Welcome everyone. We're in our new Foundry version 11. It has already caused me problems. It made me wake up late, and
Yeah.
and
How has Foundry made you wake up late?
because I had to
That w-
work on it last night to make it migrate, like the
but it was your
birds.
alarm that was a bit
The
faulty.
Yes, it was.
Also, when I first saw faulty, I thought it said fruity. Sorry, alarm's a bit fruity.
My alarm's a bit fruity. I had to kill it.
It's a little bit gay.
It's a
I know.
Scotia the gay.
Oh Lord. Anyways, yes. Uh, yeah. No. You guys. Last session finished up the hospital mission in which you started a fight a little earlier than I expected due to a robo dog. You guys fought valiantly. Some of you got knocked out. Some of you got bruised and wounded pretty hard. That you would later on had to take a bedvac back to the base. In the meantime, when that good old fight was over, a well, not a good person actually, a asshole broke their promise and proceeded to blow a fucking a door and severely, well, fatally kill a Oni operative, in which you guys saw a Oni site, in which you guys would see the dissected corpse of Harris Braxton, in which you guys would later on know, through looking at some medical reports, that he was very highly likely a Flash clone. Yeah, very interesting.
That's
Oh,
crazy.
yeah. Yeah. Also, I just want to make notice with how thrusters work on vehicles into the system. If you guys would have taken out one other thruster on that Pelican, it would not have lift off. Like,
Damn.
yeah. Like, technically, even though it has 10 thrusters, there's a certain percentage of, you know, when a thruster gets destroyed, it takes up, like, how much it loses, basically. How much speed it loses. So, basically, due to it having 10 thrusters, so each thruster it loses 55% speed. So, yeah. Could have just grounded that bird real easily. Sadly, it arrived to his turn before good old Gunner could Spartan laser another thruster. So, anyways, you guys would have later on gone back to the base. You would hear news about the supply lines being all connected, trains and shit. Also, the arrival of new ships to help. Incoming ships led by certain people that are coming for you guys' good old rescue. And then you guys had 5 days off. Also, important note that good old Kraken's having nightmares, and I don't know if any of you would notice that. Yeah. Good mention.
Everyone has nightmares. We're all.
Yeah, I have them every day.
Yeah. See there, Kraken, you're not special.
I
Anyways.
mean, it depends. It's like, are we sharing a spot? Do we have our own rooms?
You're in your own rooms. I'm being nice. You have your
They're
own
like little
rooms.
capsules.
Yeah, little capsules. Not luxurious. Enough for, a bed, little desk.
Wonka's gonna
Oh
break into
God!
Kraken's room as he's sleeping and yell, "Nightmare, nightmare, nightmare, nightmare!"
Nightmare, 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 nightmare. Starts screaming in his sleep.
It comes free with your human covenant war.
How many of us are there again?
There is 6 of you. If we include Watson, it'd be 7.
This is a camera count.
Can we do not real dice in here? Yes. Everyone roll a d7. Let's see who's next. If the dice match up, you're next to that person.
Max roll.
No, I'm not next to Valkyrie.
Damn. Now we need a 5 and a 6. We need a 5 and a 6.
Oh no.
Yo! We need a 5! We need
Come
a
on,
5!
Watson! Come on, Watson! Come on, Hunter.
Come on.
5.
It all depends on you. No!
Okay.
It makes
Well,
sense.
This is your lug, though. Watson's next to lug, though.
What the-
Watson
Watson
is
is-
next to Lunk. Everyone
Watson
else is
is-
just off on their own.
Watson is bunking with Lunk.
Oh god. Okay.
His capsule room is right on top.
Lunk actually had to take 2 capsule rooms.
Yeah,
They had to cut a hole in between them.
I'm kind of big.
Exactly.
I get the top bunk.
Oh god.
Watson just underneath, hearing the constant creaking of the bed as it's just he has to deal with the weight. Like, oh god, it's gonna crash on me.
See, this is why he's not in that. He's not in that room. He's just room, next door neighbor.
Yeah, I said if it matches, it's neighbors.
Anyways, anything you guys would do between the 5 days? Go visit each other. Go do meth in the back. I don't know.
We have meth?
Meth?
Well, yo, we can do
And you
drugs
didn't
in
tell
the
me?
back. Damn. This is a fucking quality base we got here.
Oh, sorry. Sorry, guys. I just got informed that's only for Oni players. Sorry.
Oh.
Damn it!
Well, Kraken, you better do enough meth for all of us then. His no response
I
is
don't know
kind of
if that'll.
sus.
I don't know if that'll make his nightmares worse or not.
It's fine.
Listen, there won't be any nightmares if he doesn't sleep.
Yeah,
Definitely-
exactly.
It'll
That's
definitely
what the
make
meth
his,
is for.
It's definitely gonna make his teeth worse. I can guarantee that.
So anyway, Lunk would
We're
like
in the
to spend
future, it's
100
fine.
credits on cocaine to give to Kraken so that he doesn't have to sleep ever.
I mean, don't worry. He already bought his own drugs.
Oh, that's true. He has the drug discount.
The drug discount.
The droids count.
He already bought some
Did
sleeping
Colin
drugs.
step away?
Ross?
is dead.
Yeah.
Oh.
So,
It's
Crack-
75 degrees and I'm dying.
Damn, I wish it was 75. It's snowing right now.
Oh.
Yeah, it's
I
30
wish it
degrees and
was
snowing right
snowing.
now.
I also wish it was snowing. What is it 66 degrees for? Go lower.
I'm at 52 and it's heavy rain. It's night.
Yeah, I wish. It's fucking snowing right now. Thank you, Iowa.
What does snow look like?
Yeah, right. What does snow look like?
It's like, dandruff coming from the sky.
What does dandruff look like?
White flakes.
Isn't that just us?
Yes.
Not me.
Not me, though.
I mean, that's why you asked what dandruff was.
Anyways, I think there are some visits that are supposed to be happening, but I need to check my food again, so I'll be back.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
order.
ask.
Question. Do those 5 days include the medical day that basically everybody in the squad except the sergeant spent in the med bay, as well as our debriefing day, or
Your medical day not. Your debriefing yes.
okay, so day one would have been debrief basically. Okay.
Yes.
Alright. Yeah, I basically spent the rest of that day just in the armory getting all my stuff moved over and getting my new rifle sighted and everything.
Mhm. Also, Kraken, when would you got those drugs that you bought for yourself?
Around the same time I got all the stuff for robot suit.
Okay, gotcha. Okay. Because every night when you're going to sleep, if you're gonna roll, if you're gonna use that, we're gonna have to roll, just in
I know.
case. Anyways.
I'm not using it every night. Plus, we've already rolled for that.
Anyways, I was just making sure, checking up on stuff. Anyways, well, we rolled for you getting nightmares and courage and all that stuff, but not like if actually taking drugs in the future. So that's what I meant. Ugh. Anyways, yeah. Yeah.
Day 2, I actually probably would have spent uh, the morning actually. Uh, I know Colonel Blackburn's our commander over at New Roads.
Yes.
Um, I know the general in charge here. Who is our
Major
direct
Nicholson. Major
Major
Nicholson.
Nicholson?
Yeah, Major Nicholson.
Okay.
Yes.
Uh,
Pretty much, he is the head honcho on this base. Pretty much. So,
okay. I just didn't know if there was anybody under him that we reported to.
uh,
Basically,
hmm.
who our direct superior be.
Currently, that is no one at the moment. From your knowledge, is that even though they've really set this up, this improvised base up pretty quickly and everything, they have not really established everything on this improvised base, along with uh,
Yeah,
proper
well,
proper command and everything. Uh, it's more or less still trying to establish everything against all the fronts against the aliens that have arrived. And technically, this isn't the only city that's being attacked, so they're still having to deal with that. Uh,
okay.
Probably within like a week or two, proper command will be given, and probably most likely Major Nicholson won't be pretty much giving you operation planning. But at the moment, it's pretty much Major Nicholson. So, uh,
All right. The morning of that second day after
mhm,
going to the army, I dress in my duty uniform and
mhm.
head down to the command center. Actually,
You're gonna head into the command center. Okay. If you do head down to the command center, you see that like I don't know if I described before, but there's a giant hollow table. Basically outlines the whole city. It also outlines where the base is, which is I said like before, it's like the where east actually southeast roughly entrance. That's would be the base would be on the outer edges of the city, the southeast area. Uh, and basically it is pinpointing both orbital and ground forces for UNSC and Covenant. And you would roll me a as as I am just going to look if you have any educations that would help you. No, you do not.
yeah, I haven't currently taken any educations yet.
Yeah.
Partially because I'm not. I'm still figuring out that system.
Yeah.
What kind of knowledge does Sarge need?
Oh, I like educations. They're very good.
Roll me roll me int with a +5. Intellect with
All right.
+5. Okay. With your understanding, the basic concept is that the UNSC forces are in circles around the city that pretty much the Covenant has pretty much on the surface and almost practically on the orbit has encircled the UNSC. There's only little like pockets for the UNSC to move through. Uh, you're assuming this is the major reason why they wanted the underground railroad, basically the train system to get supplies through for the city. uh, it doesn't look too terrible, but it's not a great position to be at. Okay. Is there anything else you want to do at the command center?
Hey, if Major Nicholson's available, I'd ask to speak to him over a couple matters.
Yeah, it will take about roughly 10 to 15 minutes as he is currently dealing with commanding operations that are going along with doing paperwork, but eventually he'll
Like, and if he and I would make like if he's not available, I am willing to speak to his basically second in command.
we'll say that's Richard. We'll say some Richard, some rank. Yeah. Uh, and what would you like to discuss about?
Uh, First officer, has there been any further news on that Pelican that got away?
Uh, as you say this, man. I thought he has a bit of glasses. He looks at you. Unfortunately, even though it was damaged, he was able to get it out of our confines. We're not really sure how. Uh, Even with its thruster damage, everything, we were sure that we could intercept it. But when any of our interceptors were there, it practically disappeared. So it has unfortunately escaped our grasp.
Um, as for the second inquiry, sir, I believe it might be best if I ask you this in private.
Yes, sure. Yeah, that is possible. This will be Second Lieutenant Richard. So,
Yep. I'll basically just go over to like a side room or like one of the conference rooms if
mm,
it's open. Um,
hmm
Sir, this is the second time my unit has directly been in contact and engaged with a unit known as Subsection 121.
Subdivision 121.
Sub
Sorry.
subdivision. Close
Yeah,
enough.
yeah.
I'm
It's
subdivision 121.
yeah. I
What
it's pretty
does
much
command?
means. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Um, Frankly, sir, is there anything we should know about them?
Uh, as you know, as you roll me an investigation intelligence.
All right.
Yeah.
Ah, it's good thing I have reliable reputation as well.
Well, what does reliable
It
reputation?
basically means I don't take
Penalties for talking to.
penalties for talking to higher ranked
Oh, okay.
characters.
Gotcha. Good.
All right, you said investigation intelligence.
Yep.
All right. Any modifiers?
Nope.
All right.
Okay. So as you ask that question, you see that down below, he kind of maneuvers on his data pad very quickly, and you definitely see that kind of in the glint of his glasses, a lot more text appears than what he speaks when he goes, We don't have that much information. Uh, they're still a little unknown for us. Uh, it's very confusing on what their motives are on this planet. Uh, Luckily, we only encounter them on this planet, but hopefully, if we have a few more operations, we'll figure out the rest of what they are, find the roots of their problem, and deal with the rest of them, so we don't have to face them in the Covenant. But luckily, that well, from your report and others, that the 121 and Covenant do not like each other, which makes sense. So, any other inquiries?
No, sir. Just had to ask, considering they're clear hostile intentions towards UNSC personnel.
Yeah. Certainly that. They've been a thorn in our asses ever since this war began.
And I have to ask, sir, are they considered hostile at this time? All actions they have multiple times actively engaged myself and the men under my command.
If you ever see them on a battlefield, always treat them as hostile. Do not regard them as non-combatants or anything neutral. They should be, I wouldn't say kill on sight, but be ready for a firefight.
Yes, sir. Thank you for taking the time to speak to me, sir.
No problem.
I will salute and say, unless there's anything else you require, sir.
No, I don't believe so. I think they require me more at the command center at the moment. Uh, so.
Yep.
Yep.
After he dismisses me, I'll
Mm-hmm.
head back. Basically, just start making the rounds, seeing where everybody's at.
Well, I guess when you get to probably Krakens, you probably see what Kraken is dealing with.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I'm probably going down the line, so I'd be going to Rat first.
Yeah.
Was that?
Just checking in. If you are in your
I'm assuming.
barracks room, or
I assume Rats is in the vehicle bay working on the
Yeah.
Warthog. So.
I'd actually probably check there first, knowing them.
Yeah. That'd be the
Adding a bit
Read,
more.
yeah. Read over the days you would see them reinforcing the armor, but then tuning the engine and then realizing that with all this engine tuning that their brakes are being neglected so they get better brakes.
skipping leg day, and then suddenly you're. Yeah.
You look like that dog from the from Sly Cooper.
Oh no.
So you're giving the Warthog a true overhaul there, Airman?
It's been something I've been looking into, but haven't really had the time. And you know, now I have the time.
Anything on your mind?
I mean, there's a lot of things on my mind, but working on the hog is a distraction.
How did you feel about everything that went down in the hospital?
I think it went a bit pear-shaped at the end, but no plans really. Was it? No plans really. No plans.
No plan meets first survives first contact with the enemy.
There you go. Yeah, and of course we had 3 different uh, oppositions. I suppose you could say.
Yeah. Waiting on my report from the corporal on what she saw.
I
See
hope.
anything on your end that's trigger things off?
I was next to Kraken when it
You
happened.
were right
wasn't I?
there.
Yeah. I was like, yeah, you
Yeah,
would've
the people that were there were Kraken, Rat, and Gunner for the door breakdown.
Yeah.
Well, not to
Kira Shannon.
shake a hornet's nest,
Deleted.
but
I totally forgot.
That's a
It
very
was
old. That's a very old for the Halo. I mean, hey, you, but
Do not worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Damn, someone's firing. Who was that? Kira Shannon.
next time it's actually gonna. Next time we see a weird roll again, it's gonna be an even more downgrade. It's gonna be a blunderbuss.
Oh hell yeah.
I almost say, like, all of this happening, you hear, oh god, we're the cheddar shot of the range again! Run!
That's
Is
so-
that a fucking Molson to God? Holy shit, that thing's old.
Oh my god, I'm so excited for the cheddars. I already love them.
Not to shake a hornet's nest, but part of me believes that well, not taking into account the insurrectionist situation, but the sudden action against 121 came from an abrupt door opening by. It was the dog doing it, but under command of Kraken, yeah?
Yep.
The dog doesn't do anything without his command.
Well, it came from Kraken's new cybernetic dog, and I think that is directly under Kraken's command at the moment.
and did you hear or see anything that would have caused him to want it to do that?
I mean,
Were engines revving? Did they seem to be moving out?
We did hear that, didn't we?
To be honest, the helmet camera footage got quite shaky shortly after that.
Yeah, no, the thrusters were online. They were going off. So
Well, I did hear the engine start going, but I really can't say. It happened quite quickly.
Yeah. Understandable. Well, I'll let you get back to it. Got the rest of the rounds to make, check on everybody else.
Roger that.
Yeah. Good to see you're back up to full duties again after that.
Well, one thing that you can't really deny the UNSC has some quite high capabilities of is repairing the broken. Though I'm kind of sad that I wasn't able to get a robot arm.
Hey, maybe next time, Airman.
It's one of those things that you both hope and don't hope for, you know?
get into a fight with a brute, and maybe they maybe rip off your hand or your arm
If you ask Lunk
or your head.
nicely, he might just do it for you.
I will
Listen,
say one thing about cybernetics, Airman. You never truly get used to them.
I suppose you would know that when just Sarge.
Alright. And with that, I'm gonna head towards Kraken's room.
Yep, yeah.
From previous experience, I know they tend to barricade themselves. They barricade themselves at New Roads. They're probably in the
They're probably doing it here.
You hear a knock, knock, knock at your door there, Kraken.
Yep. And while you don't hear a response, you do note the door is not blocked in any fashion.
All right. I'll say before I enter the door, I'm gonna send a just type on my hackpad and send a ping to Kraken saying, "Yep, for company."
The only response you get is sort of a light metallic scratching on the door.
It's frightening. Okay.
Okay, I will open the door and step in, or attempt to step in, I should say, considering how strewn of a room am I stepping into here, hospital man?
It's not tossed in any. It's not tossed, but you see what maybe comes out to the equivalent of 7 blueprint pages that have been crumpled and torn in various degrees. The dog is just sitting to the opposite side, of the door of where the door opens. and
Master.
Kraken is just in the fetal position on the bed.
He's going through PTSD and you're laughing at him.
Yes.
Yes.
He's traumatized by his fuck up, and you laugh at him.
I was laughing at something else entirely, but yes.
And before I continue, I'm just make it clear. I am not I have never served in the military, anything like that. I have no firsthand experience in even really dealing with anyone who has PTSD.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think anyone here is, so.
No.
So this is just for the recorded audience in the future. If I do something wrong, I'm sorry. I'm literally going on
Going
with the
on with
character
what?
would think
Yeah.
would think and stuff like that. So correct. We are all civilians.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And Kraken's formal rank is hospital man, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's not like corpsman. It's actually
It is hospital man.
Yep.
hospitalman Kerrigan Doe. Fall in, trooper.
At that, he does as quickly as you can imagine someone in this position does stand at attention.
And I'm gonna approach, basically rest a hand on his shoulder. At ease, soldier. You're at base. You're safe here.
He just falls onto the bed. Not back, just it. He sits, but he just falls.
I will say I do support you as you go down, so I don't just sit next to him. All right. All right. Walk me through it, Kerrigan. What's going on in that brain of yours?
We've gotten us all killed. I made one stupid decision. I could have gotten us all killed. I nearly did get Valkyrie killed. Stupid, reckless. I don't even know why I did it. I thought we were ready. I thought we were in position.
All right. Start by walking me through everything that happened. Yeah. And for simplicity's sake, we don't need to really
Yeah.
do the whole thing, but you can spend just a couple minutes just bracket filling in Sarge from basically what happened from his perspective.
Yep. You just thought everyone was in position and thought it was the and thought that was the thought this is where the time was. Even he doesn't know why he did.
Before our little squad here, how many other combat deployments have you had?
I was only deployed one other time. I've spent most of my career thus far in the hospital. I wanted to do more. That's why I want to be a field medic instead, but I thought I was ready.
Where else were you deployed?
Insert place here.
Insert planet here.
I
Yeah.
don't really have anything
Hey,
specific.
it's all good, man.
Yeah.
The reason why specifically in my own backstory I have basically insert place here a couple of them
Yeah,
just so
it's-
that
Yeah.
if
Like
things want to
I'm
be
basically
connected, they can be connected.
yeah, I'm basically going forward with, as I think I've said, as I think we've realized before, as we've kind of pieced together before, Kraken is the youngest member of the squad, has probably served the least, and is a medical physician, not a field medic.
Yeah.
So he probably would have the least training and least field experience.
Yeah. In your other deployment, were you a combat medic or were you deployed to like a field hospital or something similar?
The only other I was as a combat medic. Thing went well. It was still only small scale. It wasn't a rescue op.
Was it on that deployment that you earned your call sign?
Not long before it. Commanding officer at the time I kept my record still contained other aspects of my past that I didn't think would turn out this way. I was born on Agadon Prime. A little flotilla just out amongst the water. Maybe a year or so, maybe 2 years. It's hard to tell. Before I managed to get off world and enlist. Or actually, I was found and got off world. The Covenant invaded. Or I don't know what they were doing. There's no land, there's no real land to fight for. But some of their craft went over top of my flotilla. Faster than we'd seen for the most part, and kind of erratic. We didn't know what it was. We were nervous, but nothing really seemed to happen. Except for a few minutes later, we realized, I don't know what they did, but they somehow got the attention of a Nuclean. Smashed through the flotilla as it was following them. As far as I know, I was the only survivor. Washed up on one of the. I don't know how I managed it, but I somehow washed up one of the small islands. Commander thought I had to be as tough as one of those just to manage to survive that. That's how I got the call sign. Tragic backstory unlocked.
Yeah.
Yep. Let me tell you something, Kraken. I've been serving in the UNSC for close to 12 years now. Not counting time in hypersleep. cryo sleep, hyper sleep, whatever the
Yeah. Proper terminology. Yeah.
yeah, the cold tube,
The gold tube. Gold.
the deep sleep. Uh, I've fought both insurrectionists and Cubbies. And back in basic, there were a couple my unit that you would have sworn that they were going to win medals. They were best at everything and the like. The first time they got in combat, they crumbled like tissue paper. And some of those you thought nothing of went on to prove everybody wrong. What I mean to say is, you never truly can be ready. Pressure gets to everybody. But at the end, you have to fall back on your training, on what you think is right. Now, did you make a poor call? Yes. Have I made poor calls in the past? Yes. So is probably most members of our unit. So, either when they're in the military or when they're not in the military. No one's perfect. We are, in the end, after all, only human. Only thing I ask in the future of you is always double check. We do have a command structure for a reason. If I'm not there, if I'm occupied, you look to Corporal Saga. And if you're on your own and you don't have one of us to look to yourself. Am I understood, hospital man?
Yes, Sergeant. And thank you.
Before you were working on your what do you call them? Gestures towards Doggo.
Oh, Maddie?
Oh, good name. Saw you out of the corner of my eye in the armory. You were buying a lot of stuff. What you got going through that head, Doc?
Still have a fair few upgrades for Maddie in mind. She's helpful, but I feel wrong just leaving her as just help carrying supplies. But I also had an idea that, well, kind of need something to help me keep up. Not not really the strongest and especially not the fastest. I'm looking at Rat. But seeing if I could modify a uniform with some cybernetics. Just
Thinking
something.
yeah. Just waiting for a phone to finish ringing, so I didn't have to hear that through my microphone.
Ah, that's fine. That's perfectly fine.
Well, if there's any of us who can figure that out, it's gonna be you, Doc. But if you need any help with any of it, make sure to ask around. I know some of the others might have more experience in this kind of thing. As Sarge is getting up to leave, he's gonna call up a picture of whatever the creature Kraken was talking about.
Oh, the Knucklin?
How do you spell that?
uh. uh. Give me a second. Uh.
That
mm. Give me a second. I'm going to
Yeah,
give you a description on what you will see.
I was gonna say, Google shows me
Oh,
this
oh,
Nucleolin. He made it himself.
yeah.
It's
Oh
okay,
yeah,
Roger.
yeah.
He made it
It's all good.
himself.
It's a him thing, yeah.
Yeah,
Ah.
it's an alien. Yeah, yes, it is spelled like, yeah, it is spelled like that. Yes, you would see what would be a mostly a very large eight-legged reptilian that seems to be suited for the sea, but it's be able to be on the land. Uh it has almost what looks like to be a crocodile head, and that it also gives you like little like brief instances to show you that inside the head there's an internal and extendable beak-like secondary mouth, similar to like a xenomorph, somewhat. Uh,
Very
yeah,
horrifying.
in which it gives you a little brief description that it gives you the idea that this secondary mouth is used to help pierce anything that has hard tissue or shells or anything. Uh, yeah. You can also see description that on each of the inoculant legs, there's these tiny micro hooks similar to like I think specifically squid. I think squids have hooks. I think. Is it squid? I get confused slightly on octopus and squids on who either like have suckers or hooks.
Yeah.
Slightly, yeah. Okay, it is a squid. Yeah, yeah. That are capable of, you know, capable of climbing on soft, vertical surfaces and onto creatures. And the knucklet also has a tail-like appendage that helps it traverse underwater, and also it seems to be able to inject venom into prey. It is a horrifying sight to see. These things are not nice to look at.
And it's something that you would expect to see in Space Australia.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because Jesus Christ, how horrifying.
Yeah.
Well,
It's something that an elite would look at
as
and go,
Sarge's
"Yeah, I
eye,
can
as
find that."
Sarge's good eye is like very wide. As you imagine, he's calling up the picture probably on his cybernetic.
Just realizing this kid survived one of these things. Huh.
I have to say, there are far worse things to be call signed after.
Oh yeah, Sarge, give me a leadership with a +5 real quick.
All right. Um, I do have to ask: is this to do to anything for Kraken?
Yes.
Because I do also have order of things. Basically, when you make command tests against those of lower rank, character gets a
Uh,
+10.
uh,
unless this is a separate thing from that.
that's a separate thing. This is more or less like therapeutical, having a nice discussion how metaphysically, how well it went, basically.
We need you to make a therapy check.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So leadership at
Apparently.
5. All
Yep.
right.
Plus what he said.
Okay.
Ooh.
Kraken, roll me a courage with +15.
Oh no. And I'm gonna guess with none of my fear test bonuses either. Just
You
that.
what do the fear tests specifically say?
I have under control and cynical, and at this point, emotionally broken.
Uh,
Fear
I,
tests under control is +15 to fear tests. Emotionally broken is +20 to all fear tests.
a roll of a +10, with a +25.
No.
Sorry. Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Uh,
Because I don't know if any of those apply, but
yeah. Not really, but
Granted,
I,
this is also yeah. Granted, this
I'm
is also going to be comedic because of the other aspect of what caused all this.
yeah,
Hey, success.
nice.
Surprised that actually happened.
Yeah, yeah. You'll be able to half the total of the length of your whole crackening down. So so
It's funny you say that because some of the nightmares I've imagined for him have been he is basically looking from the view of a Nukelan that just killed Valkyrie.
it's also nucculent, not nuclean.
Because
Nucculent.
still, not my point. This is one of those
Get my
tomato
creature
cases.
name right. Nakilin?
Nucculent.
Nakilin?
Still,
Succulent.
Succulent.
Okay, now we'll know how to pronounce it. It's like succulent. Got it.
Yeah.
Succulent
I'll
nucculent.
do it.
If you manage to catch and eat one, they are delicious.
Yeah.
However, it's really dependent on if you can catch one, or if it catches you first.
Many have
Also,
died
you'll have this, yeah.
trying. Yeah, and so you already. So this is So your length was like 11 days, right? And
It had gone. It had gone down at this point to 6, or at least it would have been by the end of the downtime.
yeah, I would say like you would have 3 days left after on
Yeah.
the fifth day. Yeah.
Yep.
We'll say that. Also just recover half of what your penalty is for your courage damage. So.
That's right.
So.
Right. After leaving Kraken to hopefully get motivated to work on something so that he's improving himself.
Yeah.
Onwards to the corporal.
Oh shit, me?
Yep.
Yeah. What have you been up to this day?
What day
No,
are we on?
this would be day
2.
2.
This is day 2. Okay, so I'm out of the med bay.
Yep. Medbay was day 0. Day 1 was the debrief /
Mm-hmm.
buying 3 for everybody, I think.
Okay.
So this would be the day after that.
Cause I think day 1 she probably was just that, like, as she said when she and Sarge talking, it's just like, well, doctor's orders, I'm just going to like take a break and just write my reports.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So probably day 2 is going to be when like I messaged to hunters, like just check around, like technicians, like, hey, is there anybody I can talk to about like starting that I can pay to like start working on a dumb AI.
Mm-hmm. Really?
So you'll find Corporal with nerd. No.
I've more or less they're busy making it. It's gonna be taking time. It's not really gonna be.
No, yeah, but it's just like that's one of the, like the spots she would have been, and then she was, I don't know.
Yeah.
There's something to read.
All right. Let's say you would hear a knock at your door.
Open it up.
Yeah. Good to see you up and about, Corporal. Yeah. Mind if I come in?
Not at all.
Make my way in.
And she's like, and just kind of like has her hand on the door. Is this a private conversation? Should I close this or
You can close it.
shut
I
the
will
door?
say nothing too personal, hopefully, but we'll see. How is everything faring with you?
Hello?
Mm-hmm.
Here I said.
No,
Oh.
my audio keeps cutting out, so
Ah,
I don't get the full of what you guys say sometimes.
Okay, if that ever happens, just let me know. I will gladly repeat myself.
Yeah.
So, how is everything faring with you, just in general?
Well, I am alive. I don't think I could ask for more.
Spoken with Airman Rat, and she's definitely tuning the Warthog to a new degree.
Oh,
I don't know how many parts that are left on that thing are still original.
Think of it like a boat.
no, you could say the same thing about skin.
Mm,
That's a thing, isn't it?
yeah. I also talked to Kraken. What happened in our last deployment definitely threw him for a curve. But
He certainly seemed fragile when we were leaving.
well, I think of all of us, he has the least, going by its record anyway.
Oh. I got cutouts again.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. I'm pretty sure it's my end that
Okay.
I'm getting all the cutouts.
I'm getting cutouts too.
Yeah, there's something wrong in Vegas right now.
Gosh damn
Ah.
Vegas.
Think of all of us, he has the least combat experience. So nerves got to him, it seems. But he does seem to be on the mend at least. As far as I could tell, I'm not trained in anything like that, so.
Well, damage could have been worse, so as long as he's amending.
Indeed. And despite how poorly things turned out, At least all of us returned from that deployment alive. Well, there's that.
All of us in the squad, right?
Indeed.
Or are you taking into account the... Okay.
Yes. Well, the incident with Sherman could have gone a lot better.
Voice a whisper. I was right.
Bag. Sarge just was shooting that direction.
Shut your bitch ass up.
I
You're
was about,
dead.
I was about to insert several gunshots later.
Before our little group, what other units have you served with, Corporal?
Oh, hold on. I was thinking that I wanted to make a comment about the like Sherman thing.
Oh no.
Yeah, go right ahead.
I don't want to question you on these things too much, Sarge, but I feel like in the future we shouldn't be so easy.
Trust me, there's a part of me from, well, before I wound up with this, points towards his eye patch. Things are becoming more to the forefront. We have to deal with any more innies.
Sorry, could you sum up what you said? It kind of...
Basically, summarize. He's going to be taking a much harsh. It's implied that he's going to be taking a much more harsher tone with
Okay.
any insurrectionists we deal with.
And she just kind of nods because did we all hear Rat when she was talking to Sherman before?
Believe so.
Kinda, yeah. Trying to go through my memory when you guys all would have arrived and everything.
Because of course it's admirable and nice to have faith in your fellow man, but considering we are still on opposing sides, it's a bit unwise to just share our objectives and kind of just take, oh, you're doing this, well, we're doing this. You know?
Yeah. To be honest, our little unit's my first true command, as it were. Only recently was made sergeant. Partially because most of my old unit, well, we were disbanded, so
Huh.
freed up those of us left to take on other assignments.
It's just what happens. There are different plans for each of us.
Well, so before our little soda snakes group here, how many other units have you been with?
Eh, quite a few. Are you talking mostly combat or just in general?
We can start with your service history. How long you've been in the Corps and the like? No, it's in
Well,
your
if you
file, but I find files are sometimes quite impersonal.
that's true. Well, if you want to talk about proper service, that should be about 5 years. But if you want to talk about me being raised, you could count another 5.
Hmm. Your family serve?
Uh, more of an adoptive family than actual.
Hmm.
I was just part of a ragtag little group of kids back on my home planet. A bit mischievous, you know. Tried to steal stuff.
Hmm. Oh, yeah.
But the Marines were nice to us and just educated us before things went to shit.
Hmm. Do you still keep in touch with any of the other kids you were raised with? Or...
I still hear from them. None of them have turned in their tags yet, I suppose, you could say.
Hmm.
But again, Command has different plans for us, and we are, well, on different teams now.
Hmm. And how exactly did you come up? I know we've talked briefly about this before, but who gave you the call sign, Valkyrie?
Oh, is something being said?
Basically asking who gave you the call sign.
Oh, okay. No, you know what? I did write some concepts here, so I
Yep.
guess I can just use these. How to say this? There's that myth about Valkyries, right? They pick up the slain in battle, or however it is exactly. But back in my squad, Valhalla, the person who spotted for me was called Odin, so he chooses who dies, I kill.
Understandable. I admit back in the bar when I said that I didn't have a call sign that wasn't completely accurate.
Oh.
Yeah. And you're gonna notice him basically just roll up his sleeve on his his right arm, and on his bicep there's a tattoo of 4 playing cards.
Ooh.
2 of an ace of spades, a ace of clubs, a 8 of spades, and an 8 of clubs.
Oh, is this what is
Yep.
it, Dead Man's Hand that you mentioned before?
Yep, the dead man's hand.
Okay.
Basically set into with words in Latin underneath of it. Yeah. Because I was more of a specialist, having gone from the infantry into becoming a combat engineer. I only really had one other unit before this one that I was attached to. The 88th Air Assault. The Aces and Eights, as we called ourselves. I was pulling guard detail when we were clearing out any stronghold, and turns out that stronghold wasn't their only post on that particular planet, and had to improvise to protect base. Needless to say, C-12 and mess tins make for a pretty decent improvised minefield. They leave nice 6-foot holes in the ground when they go off.
Oh, good for a grave.
Convenient. I was about to say the same thing,
Yeah.
actually. Oh, convenient. You don't have
Hence,
to bury them.
after that, after the morning, after that fight, others started calling me Gravedigger. I personally prefer the tech version of that word. Robnik. Made it easier to hide what it meant.
That's fair.
So. And well, needless to say, and it's also with that unit I basically,
Oh, help.
oh, sorry.
Needless to say,
Needless to say, I didn't find myself the most fond of it, but looking back at now, the name I should wear with pride, especially considering that unit's the reason why I'm able to wear ODST gear. We were basically almost below closest thing you could be to an ODST without being one. In terms of everything we did.
hold on, give me a moment. Let me just try reconnecting to this. I don't think this will actually help me, but I just disconnect and reconnect real quick.
Hey. Did you catch all that, or is it still?
I miss so much of it. That's why I was just like, man, I can't be living like this. Can I get a little sleep?
Yeah, basically, it'll probably be in the recording, but
Yeah.
Rico basically summarized that. Yeah, the 88th was basically as close to being an ODST in terms of like tactics and everything, like airdrop, all that sort of thing, without actually being ODSTs.
Hmm.
So that's how he got his jump certification and all that sort of stuff. Basically, why he's able to wear like basically why he said to the colonel, like, I'll honor those who trained me and stuff by wearing this stuff, by wearing
Mm-hmm.
his new kit, basically. Basically honoring his old unit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She does kind of want to like tease, make a joke, like just kind of like poke the bicep, like where the like tattoo is, and it's just like, do you reckon our squad will ever be part of you like this?
Oh, don't worry. I still got plenty of canvas left. And, well, first we have to get to a city that's not under siege so I can get some more ink.
That's true.
Alright, I'll leave you to it, Corporal. If you get anything from me, just let me know.
Good talk, sir. Argent Slavic.
I'm pretty sure if I knock on Wheel store. He's just off doing something.
Will! Will!
He is not there. He's not there. So,
Where is my boy?
Okay.
uh,
My beautiful boy! Where is he?
where's Wheels?
Where's Will?
He had to go to tuk-tuk racing. Don't worry about it.
Then
Damn,
where's
you
my
gotta go
other boy?
gamble on tuk-tuk racing.
No, he's in the racing.
Oh, Jesus.
He's
I
racing?
mean, he is
That-
wheel
that-
for a reason.
That's a joke. He's all somewhere else, so don't worry about it.
Oh.
Yep,
he's
that's
really
kind of why I was
close.
like, okay.
And don't worry about it. Now you're making my boy sussy.
He's doing Oni things. It's okay.
Don't you dare call my boy Wheels Oni.
Holy fuck, it's going really bad. I'll take a picture of it.
Picture snow.
Yeah, no, it's actually really bad out.
Ooh. Yeah.
I will
guys,
say when Roger's done with his check-ins on everyone, now I want to bully Kraken.
Oh no. Is there anyone else that you're checking up, Sarge, or?
I
I
was gonna
think
do. Lone Kite could probably just poke my head in and just be like, or probably just looks probably just moving stuff around.
Yeah,
Probably because that seems
possibly.
he is just a. I just looked out. I just look around the corner and see just a number of a number of
say.
privates or somebody in the loading bay with just with the signaling lights, just the signaling lunk around.
Yeah. Yeah.
But Mateo, you here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Knock knock.
Who's that?
Sarge.
Sorry, too.
Stop! Stop!
And then he opens the door with like a little smirk.
well,
How goes it, Airman? I have to ask, are you also having the same sort of audio issues that Ash is having?
Yeah.
Ah,
The fucking West Coast is cursed right now.
Oh god.
all right. Simplify things. Basically, Sarge is basically just going around, talking to everybody, seeing how they're doing, asking about the story, basically. So, if there's any backstory lore you wanna share with the class, go
Sarge
right
seeking
ahead.
out those lore crumbs.
Basically, because it's a good time for it. So.
I missed that last sentence.
Well, to start with, Sarge would ask, you write a lot of letters. Neo, who are they to?
To my amazing, beautiful, perfect husband.
Wow, you have a thesaurus in your mind to describe your beautiful husband, and yet you cannot
can't
write a letter to.
Like I said, he just looking for paper.
We are
I-
in paperless times.
I didn't know you were married, Airman. Congratulations.
Thank you. He's everything to me.
Yeah, it is good to have someone to fight for.
Oh God.
Shots fired.
Why are people rolling shit in the background? I don't trust that.
Let me do
Just
this
where
again.
you're
Okay, that's
can
what I
go.
wanted to do. Good. Now you see the name. So
Today, my
Meh.
boy.
John
My love.
Madden?
John Madden. John Madden. John Madden.
Also, why is there a picture of the superintendent here, described as John Halo?
Don't
It's
worry
John
about it.
Halo.
It's John Halo.
He's gonna give Lunk chalky milk one day for being a good boy.
Yeah. Keep on lifting those
So,
crates.
Yeah, it's all I do.
Oh god.
so
my
is
God,
your
there he is.
husband also a service member, or?
But- we said we was like in the Navy, right?
He is in
Can't
the
remember
Navy.
at the moment.
Oh, okay.
He's indeed
Yeah,
in the
he's like
Navy.
he's a Navy technician.
Oh,
Why does John Halo have one red eye? What are they, tuning?
did you join the service together, or did you meet while you were both serving?
That's a good question.
I
Did not think that far ahead.
did not write that lore
This is
yet.
part of what I do. I poke, I prod, I look for these sort of things. As this is me. This is why I play these games. Is for
What did you do to John Halo?
He's dead.
We gave him skin, we gave him eyes, I gave him very shitty glasses because freehand doesn't work very well for this.
Okay, I'm sorry. Keep on going, guys. Sorry about that.
I'm gonna say we kind of joined together.
and now, if I were to look into, as I was basically looking over everyone's dossier when we first started this, considering Gunner is a Navy person or an
He's Air Force soldier.
Navy Air Force soldier. Would that also list what ships or anything he's been assigned to, or?
Oh yeah, it would list. Previous assignments or anything. Ships that he would been transported with. Along with anything. Uh, basic. Assignments basically. Where he has been, where he's been transported to, what he was on, what squad he
Yeah.
was
Where
with.
he came from, where he go.
Yeah. Do now
Where did
this
he
is
come from, Cotton Eye Joe?
completely up to you, but do any of those names stick out to me? I would say.
Not particularly.
Okay. All right. From your previous deployment, any stories of note you'd like to share?
Not particularly.
Okay.
Lots of murder.
Rephrase that to killing. Okay. Murdering might
Yeah, I
insinuate.
murdered a lot of people. Yes, police, this man right here.
He just admitted to murdering a whole fleet of people.
Are we sure he's not an insurrectionist?
Yeah.
Or Oni?
Look, there's
One
a
of the
reason
two?
why he was trying to take Harris Fraction's body.
Yes,
My God.
Damn, we have 2 Oni members, the medic and our gunner.
And the rat.
Oh god, 3 Oni members. Milk.
Well, um,
Okay, this is a little bit more,
more what?
No, nothing. The music, don't worry. I was like,
Oh,
I was gonna say, can't hear no music.
I can't hear no music. Me on my
Question.
side. Yeah. Huh? Question to me or question to Mateo?
Like to anyone really. It Can someone explain the Oni thing to me? 'Cause I don't know anything about Halo.
Office
FBI,
of
CIA.
Yeah.
honestly more CIA than FBI.
Yeah, it stands for Office of Naval Intelligence, and they are a known faction. However, a lot of their stuff that they do is behind closed doors. Nobody knows what's going on. They were the cause of the Spartan Project, which was originally intended for dealing with insurrectionists, but then the aliens decided to show up conveniently after the first mission.
Howdy, humans. How are you?
We're gonna glass your planets.
Yes.
Well,
And it just basically almost anything they do, even if on the overview seems all right, if you dig deep enough, there is probably something that would be classed as maybe a little bit against.
ethically questionable.
Yeah, ethically questionable, such as torturing people, even if they were Covenant.
It's okay.
As we saw.
It's okay. It's just the Geneva Conventions.
but yeah, they are just meant to. They're meant to be like just known as like this. They're the intelligence.
They're an intelligence agency. Just, expanded onto the Halo lore. They do a bit more. Yeah.
But what most people would like know is point
Nothing.
emoji intelligence. That's it.
Yeah. Pretty much like nothing really.
That's it. They're the intelligence organization.
Don't worry about it. If you do worry about it, well, we got some words to say to you.
Yeah, that's what the thought police are for.
And it's actually only one word, and it starts with G and ends with E. Goodbye.
Oh,
Does that satisfy your curiosity?
Er? Why are you making noises?
I don't know.
All right. I will leave Gunner in peace. Gonna start poking at that shell of yours there, Mateo.
Slowly grind at it. Maybe when the West Coast is not having problems, this would be a better opportunity.
Yeah.
Where?
But
Yeah.
yep. So I'd spend probably the rest of that day just in my quarters, basically just because I'm pretty sure also when I was talking to Valkyrie probably handed me her report.
Yep.
So I'm gonna like, okay, well, read that over, just go through everything. Just do my sergeant paperwork basically.
Yep.
So
Wait, so was Sherman Oni?
No, Sherman's.
No, he's an
No.
insurrectionist.
Those are just the bad guys, right?
The insurrections are best way to describe them is space Confederates
Kind of.
to an extent.
I'd argue the best way to describe them, at least once the Covenant shows up, is short-sighted.
In
Let's
an
be honest.
overview, if you're
In an overview,
because technically, while insurrectionist is just a catch-all term for humans that aren't really up for the united government, such as the UNSC, and so fight back.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But since we're UNSC, they're the bad guys.
yeah.
From
Yeah.
a strict point of speaking, anyway.
I would best describe that they may have genuine issues with the NSC, but they're also not that very good themselves at times. So.
As we saw when they're trying to get nukes going.
Mm-hmm. That's what happens. Anyways, Valkyrie, you wanted to go talk to Kraken?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just check on him, that's all.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna triple the time left on the courage damage and. I mean, I thought of this earlier because you said I'm gonna go and bully Kraken.
Valkyrie's
not
about
actually
to
gonna
undo
bully
everything
him.
Sarge did.
I know.
Okay. This is a quick checkup,
Knock,
or
knock,
is this?
bitch. Yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
kind of.
Kind of. Yeah. Well, go ahead. Do you do?
Yeah, knock, knock, bitch.
Okay.
It takes a second, but it does. But Kraken does. Kraken actually opens the door.
Hello?
And does not make.
Like I said, I get a lot of cutouts.
Yeah. Yeah, Kraken opens the door.
Does he close the door once he sees Valkyrie?
No, but he immediately tries to not make eye contact.
How tall is he again?
And not make things awkward because if I remember correctly, he's like 5 something. Let's see.
I mean, most characters are 5 something.
It's 5. I want to say like 5'5"
5'5"?
ish.
Okay.
Yeah, thereabouts.
I'm just double checking because Valkyrie's 5'10".
Yeah.
And
Yeah, 5'5".
Misunderstandable. However, I still want to say it because he's looking down and not at her. My eyes are up here.
And he looks very uncomfortable making eye contact. Looking at you. He's like, it doesn't take a lot to realize there's some shame there.
What
It's
are you
not-
working on right now this time?
I'm trying to enhance a BDU with some cybernetics. Right,
No back.
Well,
Hello?
Hello?
Hi.
I'm low.
while I still can hear what is.
Yeah, said he was working on augmenting a uniform with some cybernetics. If not,
Do you need?
at the very.
Do you need any bits of sort? Oh my God, Kira Shannon! No!
Death.
Oh, somebody got
Nothing really. I've got everything at least that I think I need at the moment.
All right. Hold on. Let me consider something. What will I roll to consider this? I guess this one. Yeah, that
Oh.
sounds about right.
Oh.
She just
Uh-oh.
leaves.
Okay, that's fair. I'm curious as to what you were considering, though.
You'll never know what it was going to be.
Oh, man.
I'll steal it. No one will ever know.
No. Let me find Rat too.
Oh,
I'm gonna bully you.
you're gonna bully me?
Yeah.
Well, I would just probably more than likely still be where Sarge found me, which is next
Vehicle.
to vehicle time.
Can you pronounce Rat's last name? Is it Lottie? Rat's secretly into that.
Wasn't it a lot?
Yeah, but is it Lot or Lottie?
I have no idea.
Make a decision right
My
now.
brother in Christ, you made the character.
Yeah, and I still don't know how to say how. Well, I do know how Sola's thing is, which is Sola La Roja, but the you know what? Fine, it's. I don't, I'm leaving. Goodbye.
No, get
Look
back
what
here.
you've done!
I need to know because I was going to say it.
I know. Hold on. I actually take my headphones off, and I could still hear you because of the actual volume of it. How was the two pronunciations people were going for that?
It's
One syllable
either-
versus two. Lot
Yeah.
or Lottie.
I think it would. I think that it is probably Lottie, but Rat themselves would say Lot because of
Does my audio really have to cut out at this specific?
fuck. It is probably two syllables, but Rat would say it with one because of their accent.
Lot.
But it would be pronounced Lottie for people that are
Okay.
not yeehaw.
Okay. Herman Lottie.
We find them as the tinkering with the fucking engine. Surprise! Bang!
Oh,
As in, like, just hits the roof of the. It's the it's the top. What was that roll?
5 head damage.
5 head damage. Hey.
there.
Jesus
Oh,
Christ.
I'm dead.
Skull
dead.
emoji.
Anyway,
Damn.
I think the universe just collapsed.
That's how
It's
many.
D8 that just got rolled.
Yeah, plus all the other numbers.
anyways, keep
Yeah,
on going. Keep on going.
Too much 8.
Yes, continue.
I was testing out things,
I'm
so sorry.
waiting for you to respond.
I did say hey.
Oh, okay. I didn't hear it. What are you doing right now? Besides
Just-
the obvious.
Well, the obvious is what I'm doing, I suppose. Nothing else, really. I'm a simple guy.
Do you need anything for what you're doing?
Not particularly. I have all the stuff I'll need for the augmentations of the hog.
What are you adding to it?
I mean, well, I am reinforcing the armor, but it's mostly just boosting up some engine capabilities and making sure the brakes can still catch up to the modifications. It's not that there's much else to do on them. Ignores the fact there is a additional saw on the saw machine gun on the in the fucking shotgun side, on the passenger seat.
Yeah.
Holy gosh, there is a lot of blue
Jesus
potato.
Christ. Holy fuck.
Oh, I messed up one of them. Oh, okay.
6699.
Nice.
Nice.
Weird.
Perfect. Ignoring what though?
Ignoring the fact that on the passenger side there is an additional fucking mounted machine gun. You know, it's a Rad's mod doesn't really do doesn't do like exciting modifications, you could say.
Wait, so are you saying that there is something besides the Gauss cannon on it?
Yeah, a couple a mission ago. A mission ago, there was the idea of mounting a saw, the gun that
The gun that dropped Sarge.
yeah, the gun that dropped Sarge in the first mission.
I'm calling it Sarge Killer now. Give me a second. The unofficial name.
Call it the attempted manslaughter.
Did Rat say she was doing anything with that, or just talking about the like other modifications?
It was just talking about other modifications. That stuff has
Okay.
been there for a while.
The saw?
Yeah, the saw was something that was mounted like a mission ago. It's just that the last mission we did was not
Several missions
related.
ago.
Several missions ago.
Yeah,
It was not related to it wasn't related to vehicles, so it wasn't usable. Well, I suppose it was related to vehicles, but
You just had missions where you couldn't use the vehicles at the moment in time.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Is there anything else that you want to do on this day?
No.
No. Okay.
No.
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 Yeah. If no further ado, guys, time will pass by.
Wait, where is Wheel?
Don't worry about it. Anyways,
What the Wheel doing?
It's secret only contact information stuff. Don't worry about it.
wheel shit.
Dang it!
Wheel's doing wheel stuff, and that's not Oni at all. Anyways.
I do not believe you.
Literally, he's a double agent.
Would you
My
believe?
boy,
Would
Jimmy
you?
watches.
Would you believe me that he was supposed to be a one-off Marine, but you guys wanted to keep him, so I have
And
to
then
give
we
him.
just kid.
But I
and
love
then,
him.
Yeah.
Then we grabbed him by the neck and said, "This is ours now."
Yeah.
You work for us now.
Why would we
But
grab
we
him by the
love
neck?
him.
Because he's like
It's
a
just
cat.
grabbable.
Has been taken.
He's like a cat. We had to grab him by the scruff, and he didn't move when we picked
My
him
hands just fit right around it.
Jesus
Whoa.
Christ.
What?
Anyways, time will
His
pass.
neck is just grabbable.
Yes, time will pass by as you guys would wake up on August the 3rd. Actually, I want to. I will say, Kerrigan, would you had taken those drugs to get yourself past through that fatigue? I
You gonna take some drugs, little boy?
yes.
Would you like some drugs, little boy?
Remember, kids, if someone offers you drugs, say thank you. They're very expensive.
If someone offers you
Exactly.
drugs, there's probably more in their car.
So feel free to kill them and then take their loot.
Quick question before the
Yeah.
time skip completes.
Yeah.
I would basically spend those last 3 days just studying
Who?
and basically going over old books and stuff like that.
Mhm.
How exactly the educations are those? What exactly do I have to go through to get one of those? Are
Spending
they,
XP.
or is it just spending XP?
It's spending XP. It is.
It's spending XP, but you could, since this is a good downtime, like
Yeah, he's
you could
basically
probably
going.
use that as an excuse.
Yeah. You could.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Basically, just going through my command books and stuff like that. So I'm
Yeah.
going to pick up probably military commands,
Yeah.
action military, and probably street smarts, considering.
Faction military.
Yeah, there we go.
Faction military is fantastic.
So kind of it's like, yeah, I have the XP lying around that.
Excuse me.
I don't have enough of it to really use yet. So, but these are things that he honestly should have had. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
so don't be
It-
surprised when you see why
Yeah.
those are added. to my
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah. Technically,
carry on.
it helps you getting promotions later on. Technically, so. Anyways.
Hog.
Yeah. Cav, you here?
Mm-hmm.
Is Kraken taking those?
Do you take the drugs?
What?
Kraken
drugs
was
for
given drugs
fatigue.
for fatigue.
Yes.
Okay, you take. Okay, I need you to go down to
I never said I was taking them.
Oh, you're not taking them? You're not?
I never said I was taking them. It cut out, and I didn't hear everything.
Oh. Okay, so you're not taking them? Okay, so you're just gonna roll up for your next mission with 2 fatigue. Okay.
Okay, never mind. Now that I actually know what everything that was said.
Everyone's connections are built different, and
They're
by
all
different I mean
they're
stupid
all-
today.
Apparently.
I
Lovely.
haven't had any problems.
Okay. Okay, you're taking one. I need you to roll me a D10 minus your toughness modifier.
3
Oh,
hours.
Okay, this won't. Okay. This won't affect you. This won't. Okay. Okay. Gotcha. Okay. Anyways, basically on August 3rd, you guys would wake up to alarms blaring, and you are hearing footsteps, being rushed out and everything
Oh, that
as
sounds about right.
as the base is on full alert, and you guys and the traders are called up to the conference room.
The cheeses.
The cheeses. Yeah.
Hold on, was the Cheddar's cheeses the name that I offer because it's stupid?
I don't know who named the cheddars, but I was like, with the mission before to the hospital, I was like, oh, I forgot to name this squad, and it's like, oh, somebody suggest the cheddars, and I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna call them that. Anyways, you guys and the cheddars arrive in the
Probably me
conference.
or Riley.
Arrive in the conference room, as you see that a lot of things are hairballed, improvised, as you see basically Major Nicholson along with Second Lieutenant Richard, as they are looking at the entire display of the city along with the outer sections, and as you see multiple deployments around the area. And Sarge, compared to like the days you've seen before, looking at how the ground situation is, you, along with the orbital part, you see that the Covenant are rushing in. They're preparing for a full-on assault on the city. They're taking the advantage of actually encircling it, and they're just going for a full-on, almost kind of wave tactics assault onto the city. But they're specifically targeting what you could assume from just the markers on the map to be the planetary defense armaments cannons. I'm forgetting. My brain.
Orbitable defenses.
Yeah, orbital. Well, technically, I would say planetary defenses. Orbital defenses
Sure,
would be
my iron.
in the orbit technically, but yeah, planetary defenses. Basically,
The anti-orbital defenses.
yeah, anti-orbital defenses. This would be presumably stationary Mac cannon batteries. They seem to be rushing towards those areas, trying to take that out so they can move in their ships in without any much problems. And to give you the rundown gist is that Major Nicholson is tasking both you and to the Cheddars to defend a choke point along the roadside that leads up to one of the anti-orbital defenses, uh, and they are expecting a lot of Covenant vehicles coming down that road, and they're supplying you with a bit of things.
I love things.
Yeah. Considering I don't have a scan map developed for this, so I'm just gonna move you onto this map for you to look at it. Yeah.
You're gonna give us a tank?
Are we gonna
That'd be
see the
fucking
cheeses?
cool as hell.
Yeah, you can get to see the cheeses.
We're gonna get a Wolverine, I believe they call it, which is the enhanced tank.
Yeah. As
Is
as
it
you
the
guys,
Wolverine? I gotta check.
I think you're talking
Are
about.
we gonna finally unpause the game?
Oh yes.
No, okay, so the Wolverines are the anti-air vehicles. What are the Scorpion enhancements? Yo, there's a Scorpion called the Tarantula, and by that I mean tarantula.
Oh, looks like Mateo and Tin will be able to see it first.
Damn.
Hey,
Oh,
crap.
damn.
Yeah.
Let me in.
Oh, cool.
Let
We
me
get
in.
2 AIEs. Which means we have 3 AIEs.
Oh, I'm in.
Yeah, you're in. Yeah. Well, we're
Oh my god, there he is, Rickety Jimmy!
good old Sergeant Rickety, Corporal Cobus, Lance Corporal Rastus, and Private First Class Oleg, and Private First Class Kira.
Let's go.
Let's go on, yes. The only ones left behind are Riley and Cav.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Anyway. Hey, Watson's
Oh,
once
that's
again.
it. The upgrade for Scorpions in Halo Wars is called the Grizzly.
Yeah, no, you guys are tasked to defend this area as long as possible. There'll be some, at least aerial retreating vehicles that'll fly by you guys. Uh, they'll tell you, as pretty much the Unicy is pretty much retreating a little bit, reinforcing and preparing to be assaulted by numerous ground forces by the Covenant. They don't expect too much aerial Covenant attacks upon your position. Uh, right now, on orbit, a few Unicy ships are scrambling to the new Hades to defend it from incoming Covenant ships. Yeah. You are being supported as much supplies they can give you at the moment, which is you have your vehicles, you have these two other vehicles that are going to be filled up with a whole bunch of stuff. So let me actually share it with you, give you access to them, because they will have a bunch of stuff that you can grab off them. So vehicle.
They're just gonna be
Warthog
under
ambulance,
allies.
Warthog armory carrier.
I think I just have to give you this access. Configure ownership. Owner for all. And did that properly do that?
Vehicles. Warthog M12, M914 RV.
Yeah. So if you click on the vehicles on the map, can you see them? They show up a good old sheet, and that you can switch to cargo and see what they have in them.
Oh, I can see, finally! I'm alive!
You're
What?
alive! Now it's Squid that's left
I
behind.
don't see anything in cargo at all.
You don't?
No.
No, don't do it through the folder, through the map. So like if you go
Uh,
to like
double click one of the vehicles.
yeah, double click one of the
Holy
vehicles.
shit!
Oh,
Yes.
fun.
Grenade!
Oh,
Yeah, they have a bunch of shit. The ambulance has a
I got
bunch
the
of medical
plugs.
supplies. The armor carrier has a bunch of weapons and mines and everything.
Somebody here? That's crazy.
Yeah.
I didn't know.
Crazy. That was crazy.
You're still crazy.
True.
put me in a room. A rubber
Rubber
room.
room.
Rubber room filled with
Rats.
rats. The
And
rats,
the rats made me crazy.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah. Oh look, Cav arrives. Yeah. Good.
Finally.
The gang's all here.
The gang is all
The
here, boy.
gang's all queer.
Who is this person? There is no name. I know not him.
Oh, Wheel's name isn't showing.
Wheel isn't real. He just disappears.
Oh, it's
There he
Rocket.
That's weird. I had to turn it off and on for some reason. That's weird. Anyways.
How things normally fix themselves.
God, there is a that is a huge line of things to deal with coming this direction.
I don't know what you mean.
Oh, it's gonna be a scarab. Okay.
What is happening? You're scaring me.
I'm confusion.
Don't worry.
I am
Yeah.
confusion.
I don't
It,
see
it
anything.
it's just that I said the map is really big, which implies that either there is going to be a lot of things coming our way, or we're dealing with a scarab.
I don't
I
know what you
hope
mean.
so. That'd be cool. That's a lot of XP.
The fact that he keeps going, I don't know what you mean, implies that he is going to put us against a scarab.
He is
I don't
now.
know
You
what
gave
you
him a good
mean.
idea.
Well, can we get a cheese introduction?
Yes, you'll get your
He's
cheesy.
cheesed to me.
Yes, yes. You guys would have all been flown on Falcons. You guys would have seen each other in the good old comfort room. But you see, between the cheddars, there is obviously the sergeant, Rickety Jimmy's. He is both the command person and the medic for the squad, which I find hilarious for the joke that he always gets knocked out on the mission. So always for the
Who
squad.
typed it to him then?
Yeah, himself. I totally forgot. Probably somebody else. Don't worry about it. Probably the corporal that probably knows how to do some medical stuff because he probably had to learn along the way.
He had to learn for Rickety Jimmy's. Okay,
Yes, Rickety
we
Jimmy's.
got
Yeah, he's mostly he has a basic kit of a battle rifle, M60, and an AB knife. He has a bunch of medical supplies. Next is the corporal. Corporal Cobus Holt. He is the rocketeer of the fucking squad. He is carrying a spanker. He has an SMG. He also has a M6 carbine. Uh,
excuse me.
yeah. He is also wearing similar a EOD suit. Uh, yeah. Next up is Lance Corporal Restus, who is the grenadier of the team. He has a He has an SMG. He has an M6D. He also has a grenade launcher. This would be an actual
Yeah,
breeze load.
319.
Yeah, the M319. Yep. Uh, I had to change something real quick. Yeah. He is also carrying a lot of hard cases on himself. A lot of carrying devices. Uh, he seems to be carrying a lot of grenades, a lot of 40 more bikes, and yeah. Next up is Oleg. He is the machine gunner. He has the M247, which is if you want to know, that's the Halo 2's machine gun. For maybe for Riley's sake for knowledge and my sake for knowledge. He also has an M6 carbine. He is wearing heavy armor. He is heavy.
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 Mr. Bergmore.
Yeah. And then finally, for the last cheddar, is Private First Class Kiera, who is the sniper of the team. She's in a ghillie suit made for this environment. She has an SMG, a sniper rifle, and a weird revolver.
A weird antique revolver.
Yep, a weird antique revolver.
Well shot. Enough to kill anything that moves.
Yeah. Very antique revolver. Yeah. Oh. Look, I watched Emesis Blue and I saw it. And I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna give this to the fucking sniper because I like this revolver.
Fucking Emesis Blue? Really?
Yeah. That and I know the the revolver from other things. It's the M19. It's an M1895 Nagant. It's famous for other things. I just got reminded it from Emesis Blue. Anyways, yeah. No, you guys would have been flown here by Falcons as you guys are both tasked to defend this area, and you're hopefully given enough time to plan out a defense of this area. Uh, you're actually more or less more in fucking Pelicans because your vehicles have to be transported here. So you're in Pelicans. transported here. You got both your vehicles. You can move those however you will. I need to also probably give you access to the gas turret in the mountain HMGs. I'll eventually
it's
do
the
that.
mounted ones. Oh,
Yeah, there's a
Alright.
silver.
What?
I want
Wow.
to use my car's
Wow.
gun.
Oh yeah, you're definitely
It's
gonna
been
be
so
able.
long.
It's been so long. You can
Don't
finally
worry,
do it.
buddy. You definitely gonna be using it this time.
It's been so long. Don't remember the
Us to
rest
this
of this song.
to this monster, to the man
Man
behind this
behind the.
monster. The FNAF movie's out. I want to see it.
Okay, configure ownership. Okay, you guys should have ownership on both those things. So the cost turret's staying where it is. You're not gonna move that. I'm gonna. Can I
But we
lock it?
can move the machine gun. Oh, we
Yes.
can move the machine gun.
Yeah, we can move the
I didn't even
AIE.
realize.
These are barriers, right?
There are barriers. They are concrete barriers.
Cool.
Yeah, maybe we can probably move the vehicles up closer to that.
I'm gonna say honestly,
Where do you want to put
if we
the
put vehicles just
Kodiak?
on the road there, that would be not too bad, and then put an AIE on each side.
What, like?
Well, yeah, and then just one on each side of the road there, because then I have mine too, so I can be anywhere else.
Also, just for reference, the oh wait, I need to add a gunner turret to there. Good. For reference, the Gauss turret will offer similar protection to like fucking good old Lux gun, but it will offer protection to all locations, so +6 to all locations while you're on that Gauss turret.
Even the pelvis?
Even the pelvis.
Yes!
Resistant to dick shot.
No.
There's just like a goddamn beam rifle jackal that's just like, I see the cock. I'm going to go for a shot.
Sees a rat. Well, I see no croc, but hole in one.
No! What the?
Jesus Christ, dude!
Can't
Oh,
believe it.
Fuck!
What is happening?
I don't know, and I don't like it.
Okay.
All right, we have 2 sergeants. Come on, what are some ideas that we can get on the? Stop with the Michael
Okay.
Afton. I
Yeah.
know the
Yeah.
FNAF movie's out.
Yeah.
Where do you want to put the Kodiak?
I mean, honestly, over here would be not a
Where-
terrible idea.
Roger.
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, just checking.
Oh yeah.
Also, who wants control of who for the rat cheddars?
That is a good question.
I think you should control.
No.
Move
Yeah,
it back
somewhere
a
around
little
like
bit,
there.
yeah, because that way we can still use the barricades.
Yeah, we'll put the hog around there.
I just zoomed into these sandbags and I'm like, why are these so detailed?
I wonder. Anyways,
I
Those are
know
ripped
that
from
the
a 3D graphic.
yeah, they're just like directly ripped from Halo 3, but
Okay, so let's see. Reminding ourselves who in cheddars can do what. I think you said Sergeant Rickety had a BR.
yes.
What do Copus have again?
Cobus has a SMG, a Spanker, and a M6J adjustable personal defense carbine.
Ranker means rocket launcher for those that don't know the Halo connotations.
I was about to say who he's spanking.
The Covenant.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Was it Rastus with the grenade?
Restus, yes. Grenadier. He has SMG, a M319 grenade launcher, and M60. Yep. Oleg is the machine gunner. He has an M247 M6 car and a Navy knife. And yeah. Yeah.
The Kodiak speaks.
The Kodiak speaks.
Make
Speaks
sure
fine.
we don't anger the machine spirit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I will say this: first comes, first serves. Yeah.
And just this is basically the emergency missions. Basically, as soon as we are available, we're out the door. Basically.
Yes. Yes. This is very
Okay.
much.
So no requisitions or anything like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
Okay. Fully understandable. It's probably the
What we
armory's
have is
emptied
what
at the
we
moment.
I'm.
Being
I.
past that.
I've also gave you a lot of shit to deal with this, so don't
Oh yeah.
worry.
Oh yeah. That's yeah.
Yeah.
Yo,
Plus we have a lot of shit. Plus we have a lot of shit. In the warthog.
yo, why is like polypseudomorphine?
Yes.
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 Yeah.
Oh, it's what's that?
Oh, it's something that.
That's what I took.
I mean,
Removes all of the character's fatigue but makes the user unconscious.
how much
Yeah.
higher is this actually?
5
Oh, is
meters
it
if
plus
you go
me
by the
5?
Gauss thing.
Yeah, they're both 5 meters. That's why. That's why I leave that marker on there, just so when you ask that, you look at it and go, "Oh,
How high is
Okay,
the?
well, I
How
just
high
have
are
to-
those?
I'm just gonna say 5 meters if you're looking at anything, unless it's on the
Does
ground."
this big box like cover up these two warthogs that have the extra supplies?
It gives you a good cover.
Okay.
Yo, those trip mines.
They're both anti-personal and anti-vehicle mines.
I know what we must do. We must drop all of them in the same spot and glitch out the map geography. So we can go out and not get killed by the guns. Halo 3 jokes, everyone. I'll be here all day. And by all day, I mean 3 hours and, well, actually, it's 2 hours and 15 minutes. That's the rest of this day.
Anyways, who wants
Question
Sergeant Rickety?
on
Yeah, go ahead.
question on the rocket launchers that we have, the spare missile
Uh,
launchers. How many
uh,
rockets do we have?
I'm sorry if those ones in there, they're disposable. They're one shot each.
Ah, okay. So
Yes.
they're lost basically. Okay.
Yes. I forgot to put down on the notes. Those are like disposable rocket launchers. Yes. Yeah, anytime you grab one of those are one shot each. They already have a rocket in them and everything. So, yep.
It's what the. It's not like the regular Roche's launcher.
Mm,
Roche's launcher.
yeah.
Okay. So might as well just call them like the M40s or something.
Yeah. Well, they're the M41-D1 spankers. So, you
Oh,
could
that.
Yeah.
Okay, so they have their own designation. Okay.
Yeah. They have a designation.
Trying to think of how we at least divide people.
Honestly, Cheddar's on one side, us on the other, with maybe a couple with us. Since we'll be in the vehicles anyway, that wouldn't be a terrible idea.
I don't know if all of us will be in the vehicles though.
Well, I said some of us, because we'll have at least 2 people in the vehicles.
Okay, well, who's going in vehicles then?
I know Gunner wants to be in the Kodiak.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It makes sense to have the Kodiak. the Kodiak has like a lockdown mode, right?
Yes, there's a turret mode that offers what, like a +5, +10 to hit. Yes, turret mode. The vehicle has a stabilizing launch that can be deployed to stabilize the weapon platform. In turret mode, all attacks made with the vehicle's weapons are at a +10 bonus to hit. It takes one full action to transfer into and out to turret mode.
It basically should have that thing. The Kodiak basically just in turret mode, gunners on the auto cannon, just laying down, laying down lead.
Yeah, and well, yeah. So if Gunner, if you want to be there, I could place you onto that real quick.
Yes.
Yes. So I'm gonna...
Does Rat want to be on her Warthog?
Oh yeah, I did make sure I
Okay.
had training for it.
I was gonna say, do you want to be on that Goss
Yeah.
gun? Because I'm
Do
pretty.
you, yeah, do you want to be
'cause
on that Goss or that Goss?
I'll probably take the other Goss.
Yeah.
I think I'm the other one with, unless the
Sorry, I had to fix the vehicle because it started to make itself not rideable for some reason. So.
Whoa! Did I just move 2 hogs?
Yes,
Oops.
you did.
we know Rat's fast, but I don't think she's fast enough to run between 2 vehicles simultaneously.
They're all. I've actually remote control wired all of them to work on the same steering wheel, so I can, and pedals, so I can drive them all at the same time.
I believe it.
Yeah, okay, set yourself
But the
up.
problem is you wired one of them backwards, so that one always turns the opposite direction.
Yeah, it's fine. Don't worry about it.
Okay, you are set up, Gunner. You're going to the Gauss cannon. Okay, Rat, you're going to your Warhog's Gauss turret.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Let me make sure it's writable because for some reason, maybe during the migration they reset themselves. So.
How is it that I copy one sheet to the next? Oh, here. There we go. Get me in the gunners. Excellent.
Yeah, just give me a second as I am just changing these things around so they work properly without much problem. Oh no.
I'd ask if the way we want to divide the cheddars is by similar skill set.
Yeah, I was actually thinking
Just
basically
so-
the same thing.
Just so we could do it like half and half. Like, we have at least one of that type on the left, one of each type on the right. And it doesn't necessarily have to be like, oh, well, the cheddars are here and like cobras are here. Let's just fucking throw them wherever they're needed.
Yeah. Sarge, you're going to the Gauss turret on the Mountie area?
Yeah, that was the plan, unless anybody else wants to man the big gun.
I think someone should at least join Sarge.
It might be a good idea to put Kara next to the Gauss. Maybe put a box there so they can hide behind it.
I was actually thinking Corporal Radis.
Yeah.
That way, I have because he's the grenadier.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Where do you want Rassus to
Direct.
be at?
I was thinking about basically maybe having him maybe over here. Basically, that way he's within. Basically, as Sarge is dealing with point targets, he can deal with area targets.
Mm-hmm.
I will say, if you want, I will
If you want to take control of them,
deal with managing with
Yep. I'll go.
Rastus.
He'll be Boom Boy.
Do we have time to put all the mines down? Yeah, just
You
on
have-
the map.
You have time. Just tell me where you want them at. There's both the outside mines, so you have these out here. The darker color shade ones of the mines, they are the anti-vehicle. The light bright ones, they're the good old anti-personal. Yeah, anti-people.
People mines.
People mines.
Part of me thinks that I don't mind anyone else dealing with them, but I kind of want to put an anti-personnel mine like here, just there, you know.
Okay, you have ownership over Restus now. Can you click on him and see if you do?
Yep, I
Yep.
see him.
Yeah, good. Okay. Just ping where you want that mine at, real quick.
You
Okay.
never know when a grunt is gonna try and hide behind there, like I got cover, and then boom.
You're going for anti-personal, right?
The personnel just behind that.
Okay.
You never know.
What do you saying what are you setting the detonation range at? Because it could go from 1 to 12, I think. This would be tripping it.
Hold on. Put it a little bit higher up there.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
Make that like a. Wait, what's the explosion range?
12.
12. 7. I want the. Yeah, there we go. Nice. It means that if they try and get behind that cover, goodbye. You never know.
Yeah, honestly, we should probably do that with all our AP mines.
What, behind the cover?
Yeah, get them behind cover.
Just get the drawing tool, mark the anti-personal with white, and mark anti-vehicle by black.
Say vehicles should just throw on the roads
Yeah.
and parallel to them, because that's really their only real point of travel.
I mean, it's Covenant. They don't have. They have.
They have they have like gravitational stuff, so they can.
They don't need
Yeah, but
roads.
how
but
big are these rocks, though?
These rocks, they're covered. They're 5 meters. They won't.
Yeah, like they can't just go. That's why I said if we put them on the roads and parallel to them, that's their only. They can't just go over the rocks.
Yeah. True. Oh, I don't know how to change the color of the drawing tool.
Oh, I think if you right click it, nope.
Yeah. Is there a setting on there? You have to go to the gear, configure drawing.
Oh, configure drawing. There it is.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
And what was the anti-personnel mine color mark?
White.
All right. So,
Oh, what the Kraken doing?
hit him with the. That's one of them.
Oh God, he's hitting Gunner. Oh God.
I thought you were about to say, "Oh God, he's hitting the green."
Oh no.
And for this too, Colin, I'm just gonna leave the extra tank with you for your cryo sprayer, just because I figure you can set it right just next to you, you know.
Yeah.
So I still have it in
checking
my
its distance?
inventory, but just you will
Yeah.
have it, or I can throw it in the APC if you'd prefer.
Do you have the capability to use the mounted HMG? Okay.
Throw it in the APC then.
Because until enemies get close, it might be a good idea to put you on a turret. If you have the capabilities of using it.
Who, me?
Yes, you.
Yes, you.
The only turret I'd be able to use would be one of the Gauss turrets.
One of the ghost turrets.
You'll be able to still use the regular turrets. It'll just be at a -10.
-10. Yeah. It ain't too bad. However, what have I got? No, I cannot use a heavy machine gun. Dang, no training.
I threw it in the,
Yeah, there's also a turret on the Kodiak too. So.
Yeah, there's 2 turrets, which the autocannon is being used, but we still have the heavy machine gun.
The benefit with the autocannon is it does more damage, good pierce. It's also enclosed, so protection from damage. So.
Yes. So we can technically have 2 people out on the Kodiak.
Yep.
And technically we can have 2 people in the Warthog too.
Just to let you guys know, there's
How
technically
much?
10 mines for each. It's just 5 are in the Warthog and 5 outside. So,
Ah.
Yeah.
Oh, there's 10 each? Jeez.
yeah.
Yeah, so we
I
can
mean-
go and we can throw them all up this area.
I've already crossed in 3 additional locations.
We can
Yeah,
saturate
that
this
works.
place.
I don't want to do them all myself. I'm worried about.
I
Honestly
don't know if
thinking-
I'm needed on one of the heavy weapons, just because while prevention is great and all for once they get close, the battle rifle still covers this entire field.
Does it?
Yes, and AIEs have 1,000-meter range too.
Hold on. I'm gonna also draw in what the distance I think should be for these mines.
I'm just setting 7 at each. I can change them later on.
7 should be fine.
Actually, yeah, 7. 7 takes all the space and it gives them close. It gives them, close time. What are these fucking quicksand?
Probably.
What are you looking at?
The big circles.
Those
Oh, yeah, the pits.
are those are pits. Those are like craters from explosion,
Oh.
like artillery. Like
Throw
put a
one
mine in
inside
there.
each of those. Yeah, I was gonna say we could throw one in each
Yeah.
of those too. So that way they
Actually, yeah,
can.
that's a pretty intelligent idea. Oh, look, cover!
Well,
I will say
it's
basically,
like
Sarge will basically be saying like, "Yep, we want mines behind anything they can hide behind, anything they can cover in."
What did already on the field? There is 6 of the anti-personnel.
I'm assuming you
Yeah,
want
4
this
more.
mine to be covering the craters.
Yeah,
That's what I'm gonna assume.
it's perfect range. Something tries to dive in there and we just see it fly back out. Intuition. Right. Oh. I'm gonna leave other people to point them out because I've just done fucking 6 of them.
Yeah, so you would have 4 mines left. Anti-personnel
Yes.
mines.
What's
Okay,
the
Colin.
grab range of the
Mark.
anti-tank mines?
The
I know
anti
they're magnetic, but
Yeah.
how close does the vehicle have to get snatched up, basically?
I believe if I go onto those Warhog and I go for the TR9. No, it's not TR9, it's Type 14. And if I go click on it. It activates a powerful magnet attached to it. That can be. It's just challenge. It can also be set to activate in one. Okay, I guess they just have to go over it. I do believe so.
Let's say basically a meter or something like that.
Yeah.
Just for
For
simplicity's sake.
yeah. If it travels a meter close to it, it just.
Well, like I said, just saturate the road with them. We got 10 of them.
Yeah.
Honestly, the idea would be not to saturate the road. Saturate off the road.
Well, they can't really go too far off the road though because of the rocks.
That's what I'm saying. But if they start taking fire and they start fanning out, they run into landmines. Would be the idea. At least that's my idea. But,
Yeah. While you guys are figuring that out, who wants Rickety? Anybody want good old Sergeant Rickety?
I mean, I asked if we
Yeah, what were
want to do like give the cheddars by a similar skill set.
I guess
So
that
I don't know if people really responded to that.
right back.
Rickety's like command dash technically medical, so technically he could go for technically Sarge, but Sarge is also controlling Rastus at the
Well,
moment.
Sarge already has Rastus, so
the other person would be.
we don't want to like give other people like too many. So like,
So probably Kraken would be the best choice. Cav, technically.
To go where?
No, we're talking about like because Hunter's going to be controlling a bunch of other enemies, so he can't control like
Oh.
all of the NPC characters too.
Oh. Yep, yep.
So with the Cheddars, Sergeant Rickety Jimmy's is also the team's medic, and I'm thinking about dividing like, like the works by like, oh well, uh, people like while it would be nice to like fulfill um to try out like different things with another character. I feel like for the sake of this encounter, we can have like certain people on one side and certain people on the other side that have like those skill sets. So basically, it's just kind of like thinking about the same things just on different sides. So that's why I'm just like, oh well, why don't we do like similar skill sets for how we control the Cheddars right now?
All right.
Okay. Do you want Rickety? Rickety beat
Gimme.
me? Okay. Okay, give me a second. I'll give you Rickety.
Make sure he doesn't get headshot like usual.
I mean,
Oh, that's something you and Rickety Jimmy
Then why are
have in
you
common.
Me considering the first combat we ever had.
If we're doing similar skill set, Cobus would probably go to Mateo. Technically with Spartan Laser and Rocket Launcher. That's if Mateo wants to.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I'll give you control of Cobus. Yeah.
My main man, Cobus.
Your main man. He's your new buddy.
My new bestie.
Your new bestie. He's gonna
Let me
hang
tell
out
you
with you.
about my
He's gonna shoot
best
down.
friend.
Yeah, he's
There
gonna
you go.
shoot
You
down
have control.
aliens with you.
You should have. Oleg is a machine
Ooh.
gunner, so the other person I can find that does machine guns would be Lunk. Yee. So I'll give you Oleg. Oleg Holub. No, come on. Thank you, Foundry. I'm gonna kill you if you shut. And I guess I'll just throw Kiera at Ash.
Kiera Shannon.
Have fun with the
Well-
Nanagot. That's probably never gonna be used.
How big are these like smaller boxes?
Give me a second. As I am trying to edit these things.
Okay.
Smaller boxes. Technically you can hide behind them. Technically these are movable cover. That's what I kind of put them as. So like if you want extra additional cover, you can move them. Basically the bigger boxes you can cover both like two people. Smaller boxes you can cover yourself. One person.
Okay. Because that's kind of what I wanted, considering the snipers. Because I mean, we can get up to these, right?
Yeah, you can. So if you want the
Like,
sniper,
essentially, I wanted to put like Valkyrie, and then I imagine this is Kiera, right?
Yeah.
Just have each of the snipers on like a higher point.
you are capable of doing that without problem.
Yeah, but I wanted the cover because
Yeah, you never know.
that's just kind of important.
I'm back.
Hello.
Hello. Yeah, we've been giving control to people.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm putting a sniper next to you.
Control. You know, part of me thinks it'd be funny to put some of these explosive grenades next to a trip mine so it has a chain reactive explosion.
Believe me, I'm
Are
also
we going
thinking
to
about
throw 20 grenades? No. If we use more of them and hide them in the sand and let them explode with the trip mine so more targets outside of the range of the trip mine go off.
I'm gonna let you guys discuss some stuff. I'm gonna go use the bathroom, like where you want to place mines. So I'll be back in a minute or two.
Think about it. Are we going to throw 20 grenades? Maybe. It depends on how long this firefight goes on for. Imagine if Sarge just, like, wires up, like, all 20 to be from one line. So if there's a huge thing of like a wraith comes in, he's just like, not anymore.
I mean, it'd be funny.
I'm gonna play with Cobus's weapons.
No,
Make
we're
sure
gonna be fighting a convoy. I really wish I had gone to. I really wish I'd gone all out for that heavy cryo sprayer. That really fucks up vehicles.
Where are you gonna put Kraken? Or are you gonna put Jimmy?
I don't know. Where do we have everybody already?
Well, there's a lot of people on the right side right now.
To say we should have a medic on each side, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Granted, of course, my terrible idea, considering bringing the cryo sprayer for this one, is this was my terrible idea.
I mean, you can have your terrible idea.
I'm not
Because
doing it.
there's-
I'm not doing a terrible idea.
Okay.
Terrible idea.
Okay.
I might
But
just put some
finish what you're going to
crosses
say.
of the
I am
last
back.
20 personnels.
I was going to say that, you know, there's literally cover right there, so.
Oh, that one's big.
I know.
And you can start off on the minigun, then duck in the cover if they get too close.
That's
You want
fair.
to.
I mean, the minigun does
Or-
have cover too. It gives 6 armor.
Where should the last trip mine go?
For anti-personnel, or
Yeah, anti-personnel.
oh,
Just put it dead smack in the middle of the road.
yeah,
Throw them
that's
off.
awesome.
Literally,
Oh,
right at the tip.
Yeah.
I mean, technically that can set up a vehicle, so that'll be hilarious.
Put a vehicle one right next to it.
Honestly, it
For
might
fun.
it might
So
scare.
you
It
put
might.
the anti-tank mine on top of the anti-personnel mine.
The anti.
You put no. You
Basically,
put
mine,
that.
the anti-tank mine disables the vehicle. Then when they get out, the anti-personnel mine goes off.
But imagine it. Imagine it like the anti. Like you put the regular mine on top of the anti-tank one, and when the magnets kick in to hook onto one of the vehicles, it sends the thing flying into the air, and hits some. It just goes flying somewhere else before going off.
Bouncing Betty.
Bouncing Betty. How do bouncing Betties actually work? I never because in
Okay,
games you just see them
basically
go up, and that's it.
Yes, it's basically a can with a can of explosives.
Right.
That when the trip goes off, a little explosive inside launches the first can upwards, and then after, and then the fuse goes off in the upper can, going off. So,
And I assume that they were created like that because if you take someone's legs out, they're still alive. But if you hit them right in the square in the chest with explosives and head, I guess, kind
basically,
of gets rid of them.
increased lethality, basically.
But also, I think they stopped kind of using them because
Mines in general
became kind of not allowed, kinda.
No, they're still allowed. That's
Yeah.
what claymores are for.
Oh yeah.
Wait, I don't know what her scope is.
Mines are they're just nasty. Period.
Is
We
the
still use them all the time.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
Well, that's the bad thing.
What's the normal oracle
She has an Oracle N variant scope, so it's under notes for the sniper rifle. So
I know, but that doesn't tell me the range.
ah, okay.
That doesn't tell me the
Oh,
how many times.
You want a box up there for you?
Yeah, I put a box in front of both of the snipes. There's one in front of Kiara too. Are these sturdy boxes?
They're sturdy. They can I would say explosives will knock them all the way, but they're sturdy enough that any small arms fire would be good.
Okay.
Oleg is gonna need an AIE, by the way, in his inventory.
Oh no, Watch this. So I'm gonna get Oleg. I'm gonna grab his thing. I'm gonna go into this mounted turret. I'm just gonna go into gunner operators. Put that in. Wait, stop. There, there, and now double click on that turret.
Oh, neat.
Yep.
That is neat.
Yep.
Have all the anti-personnel mines been used?
Yes. If you put the
Nice.
one in the road too, yes.
Perfect. That one should have
Now there's all the other
additional.
ones.
That one should have additional explosives next to it.
Should I add in the armor onto Oleg already, or just leave it and then if he gets hit, just add in that 6 manually?
Add the 6 manually.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
Okay, that's all your anti-personnel, so I can just delete the tiles for it, and I can also just waste all of it in the Warthog.
What does Private Wheel have for weapons training? Is this just basic or
I
Private
hope he
Wheels,
has infantry.
yeah?
he is trained in basic infantry, advance, and melee.
Okay.
Oh, he has some experience to spend. I didn't give him that. Let me give him the experience that he should have. Apply. Yes. Now he has the same amount of experience that you guys have. Good. Not gonna spend that for anything. I just want to keep that a tab. Yeah. No. Oh yeah. Mateo, what do you want Cobus to be at?
I don't know. Where do we want to put it?
What was Cobus's stuff again?
He has a rocket launcher. He has SMG. He has a M6 carbine, and yeah. He is the
Should put
rocket.
him. We should put him right in the middle with all the rockets, so he just could drop them and swap them.
We could.
It would be funny. It would be funny. Could you imagine?
We could do that.
But could you imagine?
I couldn't imagine. That's why I said it.
Yeah.
I mean, it wouldn't be a bad position for him. Either that, or stick him on the other mounted machine gun.
He doesn't have training for that. That is okay still.
I was messing around with him and I did this.
Is that a 1?
Yeah.
Goddamn.
God damn! Hit him in the head with
Yeah.
a rocket.
Oh no! Okay, all right. Getting on my second job. All right, where's that special damage if he ain't dead?
Kill 13.
Well,
What?
Yeah, if
no!
you really want to, we can put
Oh no, Rickety! What happened?
If you survive taking a thermobaric rocket to the forehead, damn.
Keep in mind, it also has blast 19 and kill 13. If you survive that, you're a hunter.
You're not surviving that.
Damn, you survive that. You're like, holy shit. All right, well, I think
You know what's depressing?
I'm done here.
What?
The special damage isn't even anything particularly fun on that. Unless we want to count the kill damage
I do believe kill will be included.
for determining it.
Yes.
Huh?
I do believe the kill will be accounted for our special.
He's dead.
Yeah.
He's just dead.
Yeah, an instantaneous death. That's how I figured.
Yeah, no. 81 plus damage.
Yeah.
Instant death. Head destroyed.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna
And I'll
put these
never roll
bigger
another
boxes.
one again.
Nope.
Sad. Anyways, oh, big box going over there. I guess I'll move a box.
I'm just deciding to put these boxes
Mm.
because there's already the smaller cover, so I'll put the smaller covers like on like the top areas, but I think I'll keep the lower ones on the ground since there's more people there. Oh,
Yeah,
box right
I
behind
guess
me.
you just want Cobus right here next to there, so he can use both the disposable and his rocket launcher.
No, sounds good to me.
He's on rocket duty.
Yeah, he's on rocket duty. Yeah. So,
Have Wheel come over here.
where do you want Wheel to be at?
I don't know, somewhere on the left side.
Yeah, make. Oh. Say at least I would say have him. We'll take the other machine gun.
Okay.
Does he have training in it?
No, but he can still use it.
Yeah, okay, that's fine.
At this
Turrets
point,
be
it's just
turrets, no matter what.
Yeah.
it's volume of fire we need, at least initially. So
I'm going to be doing some pre-setup for my minigun. I am going to be slapping, since I haven't gotten it adjusted yet, I'm going to slap it down on the tripod.
Yeah, so
Okay,
make
move
sure
this a
you
little bit
make sure you
closer.
understand that you have a +5 to it when shooting with the tripod.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, I already for the mounted AHNGs, I already accounted for it, but you know.
Yep. No, I have, and I also have AP rounds loaded into mine.
Yep. You mean the
Since I
AP
have
hypervelocity one? Not hyper, but hyper.
No, just the AP
Oh.
ones that I was given a long
Okay.
time ago.
Okay, gotcha.
So I have a belt of AP from like 3 or 4 sessions before that I haven't used yet, and this is a
Okay.
good time to use them.
Okay.
So I've also changed my shotgun to Magnum just in case.
Yeah. Okay. Somebody
I'm
please
just gonna
start.
put this right in the middle somewhere.
Yeah, for medical supplies.
this would be.
So it's
let's go.
both.
Free.
Are
Is
we
there a way-
placing them the anti-vehicle ones?
Oh, whoa.
I was thinking, well, one's gonna get paired off with this mine here.
The one in the middle.
Yeah.
What the fuck was that?
Wow.
Damn, they going fast.
So is it like right next to it or
Yeah.
okay? So,
Right next to it, right
Oh,
on top. of it,
that's text.
whatever. That's the thing.
Which gun am I using on the Kodiak?
I'm assuming you're
one.
using the autocannon one.
Okay.
Yes.
Can I delete this? Oh. Oh, excuse me.
Bless you.
I might just add in my +5 bonus. And... Oh,
What are all these?
These
X's
would be
at the
the
top?
anti-tank mines because they have a shorter range, unfortunately.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
you have to drive over them, basically.
So I'm thinking basically more of a staggered field.
Okay.
I'm gonna use pig for
Let's
that.
see. So you've used 8. There's still 2 more.
I was thinking something like that.
Okay. Pyramid.
That way, boom, vehicle behind it turns off. Boom.
Okay, wow, that's not what I. How did that be in there? What the fuck?
That is a good question, Hunter. How indeed.
Something like that for a minefield.
And this is using all of them.
Yeah.
Yep, that would be the
that'd
rest of them.
like 9.
Oh, Actually, well, when you're done with that, I do want something moved if possible.
What you thinking?
Moving Watson and the mounted HMG just over a bit more, so we have that empty bunker right in there, the sand bunker.
Yeah, just give me a second.
Cause that way that should be able to help his legs. Yeah.
Yeah, possibly.
Yeah. Um.
It would just suck if somebody threw a grenade in there and he had to be in there.
Yeah. But I'm in the same boat too.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we can just leave it empty. It don't really matter.
I mean, that could be the hidey hole for the dog for the time being. Till the dog's
Yeah,
needed.
you could throw the dog in there if you wanted. Then, Colin.
The dog's melee only at the moment, right?
Okay, sorry. Okay, I got that all prepped up. Okay,
The dog
and
can run warthog to warthog.
okay, and where exactly do you want the AFG at?
Well, we can leave it there if we're gonna move the dog in the other hidey hole.
Oh, okay. I'm pretty
Oh, we
sure.
didn't
Well,
hear a yes, but
Yeah.
It's up to Colin mostly.
yeah, that's
What dog?
Thinking about what dog
If you
you're
want
thinking.
to move the dog there, or I guess even back here wouldn't be bad either. It'd be up to you mostly.
Okay.
That way they're in cover.
Mm,
I'm probably just gonna leave these mines in here so I
I
can
wanted
use
to
them.
joke putting the dog in the in the medical supply car, and the dog just runs errands between.
And we could do that
Get
too.
the respirator. That's the sound of the dog running.
yeah.
Are you gonna put Maddie in the car? Are you gonna turn on the AC? She's listening to her favorite music.
Also, she's taxidermy.
Ah!
Listen, I'm making the. Listen, it's because there's a joke of that.
I know. That's fair.
Okay. Anyways, is this how you guys want to set up this whole thing?
Question:
Yes.
how much time do we have to do setup?
I say you technically had an hour for setup.
Okay, as people are setting up, basically, I'm guessing Rico's basically just having long, just late, like, put mines here, 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 here.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds about right.
Would Rico have time to set up his graveyard?
Oh. Oh boy.
Oh lord.
I do have a
Oh,
have
God,
fresh
that's-
pack. I do have a fresh pack of C12.
That bodes well.
Well,
I
yeah.
mean, I think there's another, like, the Grenadier is kind of an explosives guy too, right? So all things considered, you could probably do some setup, since we also have the cheddars, you know.
Summarize my thought process. Rico is basically gonna redo what he did that earned him his nickname. Basically, except set 15 cubes of his C12 into basically a staggered minefield.
Okay, just let me do something real quick as I'm trying to fix something because This migration did a little fucking lucky real quick, and it pissed me off. Ah! Okay. Yes. So you're trying to recreate that graveyard. Okay. So, where do you want to try to recreate it at? I'm assuming.
Basically, yeah,
I'm assuming
in
in the sand,
in the
not in.
fair.
Yeah. In the
Yeah,
sand. Okay.
basically, yeah.
Okay.
Um, actually, don't let me grab that. You probably would just use something. Like, let me just redo this. One, let's get those around in a second.
Oh god, we have 2 armory carriers.
Oh, that's an easy way to fix it. Nice.
Something like that.
Oh, I know what we can do with all the grenades we've been given now.
Put them in a box and throw them.
No. Look in general.
Eat them. Spicy.
Oh, look in general, dumbass.
Oh no.
I'll hunt you down.
Free soda!
Yeah.
Oh no.
Something like that.
Okay. So how? What is your? So basically, you're taking the C12s. You're
Yep.
taking like each set of them, basically.
Yeah, each brick.
Each
Basically,
brick.
stuffing it basically in a mess tin or a MRE can and basically burying it.
Okay. So give me a second as I am as I look at the C12 stat block real quick because cause because it has a little fancy wording and everything. So let me as I am also have to look at this in the PDF form. Oh no. That is not what I want that to do. Can you not do that? Thank you. Thank you very much. As I am. There we go. Yeah, because like each brick has like an X where it does this, blah blah blah, everything. So
Yeah.
yeah. If I go over here, I can just scroll up and that'll be faster. Okay, C12. So technically, if it's just one technical brick or cube, technically it's like 1d10 damage roll or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
These
that.
are basically just additional. It's basically just meant to be additional anti-personnel things they can basically remotely detonate if he
Oh
sees guys near them. Basically,
Okay, and they would have a blast range of 1, half of X, so basically it's just gonna be just 1, 1. And that's what I'm just gonna say, blast 1. Okay, I'm gonna make something special for you for that. So, I'm just gonna add this.
nice. I like that name.
Yeah! Good. Anyways. Base damage is 9. Are you filling these cans with anything along with it, or it's just
You know what? Considering for the additional fragmentation and the fact that we have another 20 of them, unless people object, I will stick a a frag grenade in each box.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I don't know why we would object to you. Have fun.
Put 2 in. I don't
Kill.
fucking care.
Kill.
I mean, these are tin cans. There's so much you could put in. To be fair.
I mean, you could put one. I think you could put 1 in.
Yeah.
Into a tin can.
I mean, I can just eat the regen gel, right? And the foam.
Eat the foam. You won't need to heal again.
Yeah, if I just eat the foam like a,
This is
a
a
can
genuine
of,
question.
I can. And use bolt.
Well, obviously,
Or
our 2
immediately.
healers, we
I
could.
mean immediately. Yeah.
No, I'm asking about the biofilm and regen gel because we have people who are on like vantage points, like they're 5 meters up, and so they'd be a bit more difficult to get to. That's why I want to say that there should at least be like one of each on those vantage points.
Mhm.
Because I was just like looking through like the medical stuff in the hog.
Okay, there's the graveyard surprise. Okay, just leave those white X's there. I'll just get a custom tile set to put it on there. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's okay, we can give it a name too.
Graveyard surprise.
There we go, label. Fuck, I spelled it wrong.
Yeah, pretty much
No,
anybody.
I hit the bracket again.
Yeah, pretty much anybody can use the biofoam and pretty much the regen gel. Might not as be effective as the medic using it, but it could still be used. So.
Yeah, but just emergency.
Yeah.
Okay. So, to clarify for myself, because I've been looking at other things at the moment, all those white X's that don't have anything on them are the anti-tank mine, are the anti-vehicle mines.
Nope. These are.
That's the graveyard surprise.
You see, basically, as as Sarge is directing.
I'm imagining.
You'll see he has a whole bunch. He basically like, look, I need every spare mess tin you have. Basically, if you have anybody's got spare MRE tins, cans, anything,
I mean, I'd
I
have to
need them.
give you full ones.
I imagine Rastus is helping you.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah.
basically basically I pack this, you place that there,
Yeah.
wrap it this way, bury it.
I have an idea.
Man, if no one if no covenant comes through, this whole place is gonna be fucked for any civilian.
Oh,
God.
absolutely.
The advantage of the graveyard surprise is that they're remotely detonated.
Yeah.
I have the
Yeah.
plus plunger basically.
Yeah, those might, but those AT
So-
mines aren't.
Yeah.
Nope.
All right, so I had an idea.
How many on there? 1, 2. I'm assuming you use.
How do you feel about upgrading the graveyard surprise real quick?
What you thinking?
So,
Cryo canister?
cryo canister.
I knew it.
I mean, I could
We
sacrifice
plonk one of those
truck,
right in the
but
middle of two of the explosives, the two central explosives.
Technically, the cryo stuff does slow down vehicles, so I will. If you're going for this, I will need a technology human roll for that.
And increases the damage of the explosion by 3d10.
Oh, you're just taking up straight up. You're just okay. I see where. Oh.
Yeah, I'm straight up putting a tank in the middle there. What letting have the explosion goes off, destroys tank. The tank adds to that explosion for the 3d10, the
Yeah.
2d10 cryo, and all that fun jazz.
Okay, yeah, no, you could just straight up put a tank right there, and yeah, that is.
Better idea that works with that tank.
Mhm.
Because I also have this stuff. Blue explosive adhesive. Coat the tank in that stuff.
I like this plan. This is a good plan. Granted, it does require, unless we want to sabotage it ahead of time, it does require 50 damage to break. Never mind.
I was about to say something,
Would
but I was
this
just
count
like,
for that last part? Would that count for this for the doubling? Would a cryo canister count for the double of that last part?
It, I mean, I'm
Hunter.
not I'm not gonna tell you no for reasons of you can technically damage this in a way to make it explode along with the thing that I'm not really
I
gonna make a issue about the breakpoints.
figured.
Yeah, I
All right. Okay, no, it's
yeah
fair.
yeah I'm like I'm pretty sure this is placing explosives on the tank itself. I'm not gonna say, oh, the tank survives all these
Pretty much, yeah.
explosives and not will not do anything.
Yeah. Yeah.
I imagine just as Kraken sees Sarge doing this and getting it directed, he just comes over like, Sarge, I have a stupid but brilliant idea.
Sarge, this is a bad idea, but I think it's a functional idea. And just holds up the cryo tank.
we gotta bring the ice cream. There's so much spice in this place.
Spice.
The ice cream surprise.
You scream, I scream, we all. Okay.
Ice cream machine broke. Why? Graveyard surprise.
Blew it up.
What do you mean graveyard surprise?
We blew it up.
Alright. Actually, better place for it would be basically right here.
Where did you ping it somewhere?
Up here, basically between the anti-tank minefield and the for cold surprise.
So, question: how much C7 are you using?
I'm going to use the entire can.
Oh oh, okay.
I have been carrying around this can for a while. At this point, it's like I can replace any of this stuff afterwards. I can requisition more of it if I need it. The whole boombox is being basically put into use if I can remotely use it. Basically, the only reason I'm not throwing the satchel charge in there is because the satchel charge I probably have to basically almost manually arm and throw. Also, basically make sure that a bullet that detonates the tank.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, give me a second. Let me look at the cryo tank and all that stuff. Liquid hydrogen tank. Did you drop the? Oh, you did not drop the tank. Son of just damn it! I have to go look at the PDF.
Yep. Wait, what do you need to know for the cryo tank?
Stuff. Don't worry about it.
Alright, fine, dudes. Yeah. Lunk, drop the cryo tank from your thing.
I already did. It's in the Kodiak, remember?
Okay, fair point. Yeah, somebody kill that.
Yeah, I got rid of it because I was like, hey, do you want it? Or do you want me just to throw it in the Kodiak for you? Because I don't need to. Because technically, like, I didn't carry it last time, so I would have thrown it probably in the Kodiak to begin with.
It is no longer in the Kodiak because it no longer exists. It's about to get blown the fuck up.
Damn, I'm so light now. About 22% carry weight.
Shut the fuck up.
I have 81.3 kilograms.
Shut the fuck up.
Genuinely, though, I did go from 35 to down to 22. It's really nice.
Shut up about it. Look, my cryo sprayer is lighter than average. It is half the weight, and I'm still almost 80% because of it.
It's okay, just
Still
keep
30
using all of your cryo stuff. It'll help.
Still
tank will get-
35% with all of it.
The tank
Without
will
it.
get lighter the more you use it.
No, that's not how that works.
Technically, yes, it is how that works.
Not from a gameplay perspective.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Okay, the ice room tank is prepared. Okay. Good. I'll also get something for that too. Yeah. Okay. So Valkyrie, you moved some stuff from the med hog. So I'm assuming you placed. Okay, biofilm and med there. Did you take a? Did you minus it from here? Yeah. Okay. Good. Gotcha. Thank you. Okay. Okay. Is there anything else you guys want to do to prepare?
Oh,
The chitter stats, though. Well, look here. I look. Technically, calling them reinforcements. Technically they come in with like heroic stats. So technically, originally I was just gonna do it normal, but hey, in the PDF, it's normally when you call in like reinforcements, they come with heroic stats. So I'm like, oh, okay.
we have 10 of those disposable tubes, right?
That they're all like in the armor carrier. I would
I'd say give 4 of them to Tobus. Then probably stack 3 over here, 3 over here. Or more likely over by Lunk for the 3 that are on that side.
For the what are we dumping?
No, basically pre-stacking the the disposable rocket launchers.
Oh, I can't use those. It's not well.
I mean, good thing to have vehicle lock on them. So like, if you have a vehicle, that's a plus 20 to hit. So.
Well, that ain't so bad then.
Also, just real quick, gonna set up my. As you may have seen, I'm just gonna set up my cryo kill zone. Not
Yeah.
literally a kill zone, but just if they're there, switch to cryo.
Yeah. Okay. So pretty much you want to stack some disposable like rocket launchers around the area for them to be easier to grab.
Yeah.
Just mark where you're at and just tell them how many, so I can just set something up, an easy system for you to grab them easily. So
Yeah, let's go with.
I'll do that like between sessions, basically.
Yep, he gets 4. 3 there, and say 3 there.
Okay. That would leave.
That way,
So
each group has some extra anti-armor
yeah.
capabilities.
Okay.
Um, and I mean, the 5 extra frag grenades can just sit in the carrier for whoever wants to grab them. Um, maybe just put the 2 boxes of thermal barracks, one here, basically behind the 2 big boxes.
Okay.
That way, people can just run over, grab one, pull the pin, and chuck it if they need to.
Oh yeah, him.
Yeah.
Does Kira have 3 different sniper rifles?
No, those for different shots.
Okay.
Yeah, the like she has different bullets, so she has armor piercing.
Oh.
Yeah. She
What? So wait,
so
what do each of these stand for?
sniper rifles, sabot charge. That's the yeah. Like I already took. Actually, doesn't she have more of those? Yeah, no, she should have like a full clip of those right there. She should have a full clip of this. Yeah. Okay. So basically, she has like a full clip of each of those armor for all those basically.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Basically, just tell me if you ever like switch to
So when
those.
these ones are, oh, how does it work to like switch those?
It would be basically you're reloading, you're switching. So basically, a half
Oh,
action.
okay.
So a half action. So
Where's her reload? Oh,
like I said, half action. She has speedy hands,
damn,
and also because she has a
speedier
fucking
than me.
yeah, also fucking auto fucking loader on her fucking leg. I'm pretty sure. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
okay, that'll also do it. Because I
That's
was just like, man, my reload is 3 half actions, and I think that's fast.
yeah.
I'll say as one
One,
last
two.
one last thing from Sarge. He's gonna hand everybody who's not in the vehicles, except the dog, 2 of the smoke screen grenades.
Okay.
Basically, basically say like, if things truly go south and we need to withdraw, we all pull them, basically pull pins simultaneously, basically just put up a wall of smoke.
Dear God, some of this is like a fucking kill zone. This is gonna be so fun to look at in explosion mines.
Well, each of the AIEs has 1,000-meter range too, so that's real
Mm.
fun.
Mm-hmm. Good old Watson gets to use one. Yay!
Yes. Kill. And I would show him at least the rough like, hey, this is how you
Ouch.
use them.
Yeah.
He doesn't
Ouch.
have the training technically, so
What are those scores again? Is that the rocket mention, or is that
The,
another thing?
those squares are for the rocket, like what Sarge pointed out.
The disposable rock?
Yeah, disposable
Yep.
rockets and the thermobaric grenades for each of the big ones. So yeah. Okay. Yeah. So you have pretty much all that set up. Okay. I will say, as we're getting closer to the end of the session, you spent a good majority on your of your guys arriving here, talking to each other, and then setting up. You know there's a big Covenant force coming down this road. They're gonna try to hit you hard. And as you guys look up to the skies, there is many numerous aerial vehicles that are retreating. Once in a while, there is a ground vehicle that tries to stop by and, you know, retreats behind where you're at. I'll say roughly like 40 minutes, 45 minutes in of you guys preparing, knowing that most of nearly all the aerial vehicles or anything forward of the Unity is retreated to the city. There is one more aerial vehicle that flies by your location. As you see what seems to be a pelican that seems to be carrying several stuff on itself, and you see that on its side, it seems to be a familiar logo alongside a corporation that you guys seen before, Telstar Communications, basically.
Oh my god!
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
shoot it down so we can steal their AI.
No!
As it flies overhead, there's a familiar voice that cracks through the radio that all you guys hear as you hear the word "oops" as uh as that
No, not the oop.
as that happens, a large crate falls down your location. It's like I mean like crate. It's like pretty
What's in the box?
It is a large crate. It's like technically like 1 times 0.5 this size, much taller too. Uh, as you
Oh, I
see,
hope that doesn't make-
yeah, the crate has Telstar security on there instead of Telstar communication. The voice that says "oops," like, well, I guess we'll get that back later. As you hear, for at least Sarge and Rat, you would recognize this as the PMC that you guys saved before, Hendrix.
There he is.
Yeah, as as the crate would eventually collapse on itself, revealing this to you guys.
Holy shit!
Cyclops!
Damn, that thing's cool as fuck.
Yo! It's a Cyclops, baby! What is that doing there?
Killing. That's what they're for.
Did you not hear what just happened, Riley?
I only heard half of it because I disconnected, reconnected, and that was
Oh.
because my connection went red and couldn't hear anything.
We got a big box dropped for us.
Yeah. They said,
Tell the guys that Rat and Sarge saved before, like on the fork.
Okay.
They're flying by on a pelican. Dude says, "Whoops!" A crate drops. There's a boy. There's a big boy in it.
Yes. Good.
Watson.
I am correct. That is a Cyclops, right?
That is a
That
Cyclops.
is a Cyclops.
Woo!
There is a. I will tell you that there's a Gal 10 heavy autocannon on one of its arm, and there is a shoulder-mounted fucking cannon on its left side shoulder.
Good.
No.
Good.
It also seems to be carrying numerous different types of shells for the cannon. For its autoloader, basically. There seems to be regular shells, a thermobaric shells, and there is at least... Oh, that's too many. There is two what you could assume to be... No, please, for the love of God, stop doing that. Two depleted
fighting technology.
uranium.
Holy shit.
Depleted uranium.
Is there already a pilot in this, or is it just
No,
like...
no, it's empty. It came in the crate, so...
Yeah, who wants to pilot it?
Like, are they already leaving?
Oh, no, they left. They left.
They just left it behind. Hello?
So
Yes,
I
we're
want
gonna
you, the inference that you can go is that this man probably kicked it down for you guys for a favor.
Holy shit.
The whoops was, oh no,
Purple
I can't.
Valkyrie. Oh no, I kicked
Oh
it down.
no! How
Oh, no!
terrible!
Oh shoot! It looks like we misplaced our Cyclops. Whatever
Oh,
shall
yeah,
we
we
do?
do. And said, oh, we'll come back for that later. Yeah.
Oh, I fucking hope they will, because Jesus, that's going to be kind of hard to explain. Yeah, so we're coming back with the Cyclops. Where the fuck did you get it? Oh, we just found it.
Purple Valkyrie opens comms. Respectfully, Sarge? Huh? What?
Respectfully, the fuck?
That's what.
Huh? Huh? Question mark?
Big Mac.
As the bird is still,
It's
as
just
the
going
bell
on.
gets apart, Sarge just look up. He is Mike. Hendrix, I could fucking kiss you.
Somebody want to put someone in the EVA? What the fuck?
Hold on. What weapons does it have?
Is that it has a Gao 10 autocannon and a shoulder-mounted cannon.
Can you give it to us so we can read it?
I thought I gave it to you guys already.
Oh,
Yeah.
wait, tell us about security Cyclops. There it is.
Yep.
I just couldn't click on it.
There's no security Cyclops.
Jackhammer.
Oh boy.
Unarmed. Stomp.
It's beautiful.
Very
Yeah,
good.
brings the tears to my eyes.
Okay, so I would like to express a specific thing about Cyclops. They were used for demolitions first. That's why it has a jackhammer.
Yes.
They
Well, this is a demolition.
in specifically Halo Wars, the reason why the UNSC vehicle, like the UNSC in Halo Wars have Cyclops is that one of the higher ups really liked them, so brought them on and armed them. And I suppose later on, others or the same amount of time, others did the same.
Me and my armored core. Bold words or someone within pile driving distance.
Yeah.
Oh, that's such a good weapon too, the pile driver.
Yeah.
I don't have the training
Who's the snake
to shoot
driver in
those.
Bloodborne?
Or does it require does being in the Cyclops mean I could shoot it if I was to climb in myself?
I mean, you're just shooting them will just be at a negative 10 thing, but
Because it does take cannon and
yeah, it'll take
Negative 10 isn't the
launcher.
worst, though.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't put myself in because I don't exactly have the highest warfare range. I have the lowest, in fact.
Technically, the most suited for it because they have the most training would be Sarge. Technically.
Get in the EVA, Star!
Watson, you want to swap? Considering you are trained in advanced?
Sure, Sarge.
Yeah, come
If who's gonna use that machine gun? The dog
here! We
gets
don't need
on.
it where we're going.
Look,
Also,
I'm pretty
Kraken can hop on it temporarily. Until they get within cryo range.
True. To be fair, I was mostly going to just leave the cryo thing. I was mostly going to leave the crossbow there as if it were like a turret, pretty much. Have the tank flat on the ground, the actual
Just
nozzle up,
On its
so it would be
bipod or
just
whatever.
something I could basically like two half actions. Just throw away the gun, grab that.
Cyclops.
But in the meantime, DACA.
Let me make sure this vehicle's rideable. Rideable. Maximum rider is 1. I will do a custom height of 4.
How much do one of those cost?
530 credits.
How much?
530 credits.
That's it? Holy fuck, I might buy one.
You might buy one.
Yeah.
Fuck, if that's all it costs, that ain't too bad.
Yeah, let me,
Yeah, 525. Fuck, I might buy one.
So close.
Yeah, it's I keep bringing up Halo Wars, but it's because I really do like Halo Wars.
Halo
one.
Wars
It's
is
great.
It's a good game.
But
yeah, everyone
do
said, "Oh, it's
like-
terrible," but no, it was good.
In Halo Wars, when you get the Cyclops, they are designed for 2 things: repairing your stuff, like your your vehicles and buildings. But then, if they go into direct combat, they literally just walk up to a building and just start jackhammering the walls. It's great.
Soon.
Oh yeah, technically you're not. The only thing you're not trained in is fucking melee and cannon. Oh lord.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Ah, that's why you're at 50 instead of 60, because both those are technically canon. They're all,
Yeah.
that's what,
Yep.
And I don't think anyone else is trained in canon. So.
The only other one's
Nope.
Gunner.
I'm trained in canon.
Oh, you're trained in canon? Oh. Oh yeah, you are. Neat.
Hey, I found Halo Wars Cyclops mech suit animations.
Oh boy.
Anyways, yeah, I guess Sarge just hit the fucking back, okay.
Yeah.
I gotta get some more trainings later, so if this happens again, I can use it. Probably.
We'll buy you one.
What? This is the greatest birthday present ever.
Yeah. Okay,
Alright, this Rico didn't have to wait till the 3rd movie to get his Marauder suit.
Yeah!
I don't get it.
It's a Starship Troopers reference.
Yeah. It's movie joke.
There was no second movie.
Well, second wasn't bad.
I just Saga just still like looking at this is just like this just happened. This just happened. They just dropped this.
Mm-hmm.
This simply occurred.
This opens comms once again. That's a good look for you, Sarge.
I need it.
I think through this whole thing, Rad is just cackling and laughing really loud.
I'm not gonna lie to you guys, if you didn't move Sergeant Rickety, the crate would have fallen on him.
No!
I'm just like...
That would have killed him. Don't do this to him.
It would be very funny though.
No.
I'm pretty sure
Not
Rickety's
funny.
like half
Didn't laugh.
of his body is already cybernetic.
Yeah, it's fine. It would just, comically knocked him out.
No.
Haunted gin made with possessed apples from UK's most haunted village goes on sale.
Yo.
Yo,
Wow.
nice. Yes.
The green gin being sold by Moonpig has also been cursed by a witch for good measure. Hell yeah!
Cool.
Yeah.
Now I can speedrun death.
Yeah, no. We'll leave off the session with this as you guys get the mech.
That's
As-
fucking crazy.
As in the background sound, you would hear a bit of the sand being kicked up along with the road being what sounds like giant chunks of metal ramming itself into the asphalt of the road.
Hold on. Can I see anything? I have my newly stolen V3 Oracle.
Oh, okay. You would see that. Basically, you would see that. Road ahead, with this, with this being the last thing, of the section, you would see what would be basically 5 choppers coming down the road.
Oh no. I don't think there's gonna be 5 choppers soon enough. Look at all those explosives.
Okay, how was the
Okay.
session today, guys?
I
What the
mean,
fuck?
listen,
Here.
I do love that I did love setup.
Mm-hmm. Also,
That
50
was
experience.
interesting.
50 experience.
Hell yeah.
Wait, just straight 50 or 150?
With 50, just 50.
Luigi wins by doing absolutely nothing.
Yeah, but
Hell yeah.
it's just the end of session experience. You do experience. It's a participation experience.
Can't I add 50? It's not letting me add in 50.
Let me see if I can do it on your side. It's not what I wanted to do. Huh, it's weird.
Next time, Rico Slavic runs directly at a chopper and throws it.
Just close out of my thing.
He just
I mean, if
hold.
my melee skill was better, then maybe.
It would be great if you
There
could
it
just
goes.
pick it up by where a brute would be and just like
I
using the chopper and just use it as a chopper. Get it? Get it?
Oh yeah.
Get it? It's kind of I'm continuing as a joke.
trust me. I would love if somebody just goes like this to somebody.
Yes, kill!
Is this the sort of thing where it picks the highest, or it just all of those count?
Those all count. It's that. This is my favorite part of the jackhammer. It's technically burst 5 for melee.
Mhm.
I mean,
Wow.
if you look at the thing I posted, you can see what the Cyclops would technically be doing. Ain't that swell?
I now have melee training.
Yeah.
People call-
Sadly, I had to pick that at 95 for Sarge to actually, hit with all, with that.
Oh yeah, it's all good.
Yeah.
Needless to say, I think I know where my next chunk of where my next 400 XP is going. 350 XP is going. Finish off the.
Ferb, I
Weapon
know what we're gonna do
equipment
today.
I'm gonna tell you guys, you're probably gonna have enough experience to buy a lot more training. I'm gonna tell you that.
We're gonna need to get a lot more training if people are gonna drop us mechs.
Also, this was the other side benefit of saving the corpos. Yeah.
Worth.
Yeah.
Corpos be dropping in like, don't say we never give you anything for Christmas. Drop Cyclops.
No, I would
Holy
say.
shit.
I was specifically. This is from Hendrix himself. This wouldn't be the corporation itself, but yeah.
To reiterate what Sarge said, Hendrix, I could kiss you.
Yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna end. Any good names to name the session?
Get in the Ava
And
Sarge.
suddenly,
Hendrix, I could kiss you.
Oh man. I was thinking about Graveyard Surprise, but I mean we can save that for when it's activated.
Yeah.
I'm still thinking about getting the Ava Sarge.
We should have saved some of those mines so Sarge could have thrown them like a frisbee in the Cyclops.
Jesus Christ!
He's a fucking brute just suddenly. Just fucking. Just getting
Listen,
it doesn't even explode
Yeah, it just goes.
Slide them with the mine.
Yeah.
Thing is, in Halo 3 with those mines, I have done that. Like a warhog is running directly at me, and I just go, mine. Surprise.
Surprise
And they die.
mine. Surprise mine. Surprise mine. Okay, let me end the recording now with that last bit. Bye.